everybody to the Toivoan Trainwreck. We do have two people who are out at the moment, but they are physically fine. Rusin is involved in a special event and may be here late, but Oshin is unlikely to be here at all today. He is physically fine. He's just busy with work. So we wish them both the best. Rusin with his event and Oshin with getting off of work. A couple things before we do get started though. If you know someone who wants to play a GMR game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about getting either on the waitlist for a campaign slot or getting into a one-shot. We do have several one-shots coming up. Those will be announced shortly over on Patreon first, and then subsequently in the Discord. One of the one-shots we have coming up is the Battle Royale. If you have not signed up for the Battle Royale, please do so. It is an absolute blast of a time. We have several players in this group who are going to be participating in that. And it is the only way to win a GM bomber jacket. So if you're interested in winning some physical prizes, go check that out. The more people we have, the more prize support we will have. We also have the GM tip videos, archives, and podcasts over on YouTube. If you do watch those things, do hit the thumbs up. It does help me out a ton. We have the clip contest going on in Discord, and we have the gold and black sky maps over on the website. Right on the front page, we have the sky map decoders. Go check these out. These have 42 codes for you to use in your games. Get one of these for your favorite GM. Let's get you guys rolling though, because we've got tons to cover today, especially what's been going on with the rest of the party. So, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are down here in Vehan, where you have come seeking a way to gain access to the Fortress of Crimson Glass. To that end, you sailed here aboard a rented ride and have found your way into a warehouse where you have established a base of operations. Last week, you guys were dealing with the leader of the Auric Vigil, the woman who keeps the Glimmer Deep from being accessed. You discovered some information and have more resources to go on from here. As you've regrouped, Oshin has been sent off on a mission of restocking. He stated that he needed to teleport himself to Shatter Shaddai in order to take care of something, leaving the rest of you here in this warehouse. The question becomes, what would you guys like to do? As Ruzid is currently outside getting rained on.
Guys, I just had an amazing idea. What if we shaved Oshin? Like, what if we tell him next session that like he had to like get in a wetsuit or something? Just come up with some absurd excuse, and we had to shave off all of his hair.
You're a monster.
You're a monster, and I love it so much.
I'll keep thinking about it, but
I would love to facilitate that in a way that isn't just walking up to Oshin. Hey, we're shaving you for no reason.
Yeah, just keep it on the back.
Brandon made out one time. He goes crazy.
I would love to facilitate that.
It was just an idea for how, like, the spray painting Ruzid idea was really funny. I'm trying to think of, because when I missed a session, I got put in a maid's outfit, and that was good. I appreciate that. But how can we one up this? This doesn't have to be important, but I'm probably going to be thinking about that for the rest of the session to have an excuse to do that.
I mean, alternatively, we can go the dye route and just bleach him.
Ooh, that's really funny.
If you'd like, we can dye the tips of his hair, and that's easy to do.
Frosted tips all over his body?
That's up to you guys. We can do all sorts of things to Oshin while he's gone and having no input on the situation. Not that he's going to watch this back and hear the shenanigans, but you know, there's a chance.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside, is that if he has time to watch the stream, he's going to hear it. Okay, I'll keep thinking about it.
Yep.
Next
Let me know.
Next Next idea is we shave him and then we tell him that because we were in a hurry, he had to use his wish spell to shave himself, make all his hair fall out. Not really. We don't actually make him do that because that would be mean. But
For the time being, Coin's gonna walk in from outside, and he's gonna say, "Man, Ruzit has been asleep for a while out there. I may have painted something on his leg."
oh, he'll be fine. It's he needs some rest. We're all tired. It's been a stressful couple days. When was the last time we properly took some time off? I mean, I spent a couple days.
Kind of been taking time off for the past 3 days. We're kind of offloading responsibility to one guy at a time.
You've been taking time off the last 3 days.
I've been relaxing. It has been a great weekend for me. That said, next step. Coin turns to Sazen. What's the next step?
I mean, I think we just need to gear up and get ready to actually break into the someone supply me with the word, the porridge of flimsy ass. I think that was it.
Dead on, you got it.
I can't believe that's. I wish I didn't remember that. But yeah, I think we just need to get the stuff ready, and then they're gonna get us to the front entrance. However, we do that. Some sort of trials and tribulations, I'm sure. Some crimson path. I don't know.
Well, in that case, we do need to think about what we can prepare.
We were gonna have Oshin help us get scrolls. He may be doing that on his own. I wasn't listening when he said what he was doing. Otherwise, I guess we could see what we could pick up here, because I don't think anyone else really has any easy transportation. And they said they'd be ready in a couple days, so we don't have time to go anywhere else.
Well, they might be ready in a couple days. That doesn't mean we have to start in a couple days, because I would argue this is our most important mission yet in terms of the consequences if something goes wrong. So I think we should take our time. And we're also not committed. We succeeded in convincing what was his name? Kaelor?
Yes.
Yeah, we succeeded in convincing Kaelor to surrender the medallion, which would give us some level of protection from the atmosphere once we get inside the palace. But other than that, we haven't actually done anything irreversible that commits us to going. So I think we absolutely can take our time and leave nothing to chance. Can we tally up how much money we have between us? Seriously, just how much do we have to spend?
No, for real, we can buy most of a ship.
I've got 29 gold left.
Okay.
Hopefully we won't need to spend this on a ship now, so hypothetically we have 60k, sum total of the party's rewards.
All right, 80.
That makes up most of my own money. I'm not keeping a lot on my person right now.
My money is tied up in IOUs.
My wallet is empty. It is.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised, honestly. Given the people in our party. All right, let's look at the absent characters and see how much. I'm not saying we spend all their money while they're gone. Although if we tell them we did, that's another possible prank.
I don't think they have
inventory. Ruzit has 400 GP. Then Oshin has. Oshin is sitting on 1,412.
Kyle said feel free to use Oshin's spell's importance. I would extend that. He probably also means feel free to spend all of his money while he's gone.
That's what I heard.
Seems encouraged.
All right, and then so Sazen, Bryn, Ruzit, Oshin, Tati, you said all your money's tied up in IOUs.
I have 1,600 gold and
that's a lot.
a couple enough IOUs to hold in each hand.
Well, but the IOUs all come from coin, right?
In the sense that Coin is managing the 60K. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because we can't count that as additional money if of individual debt
No.
the characters, and then
Just the 1600.
okay, and then yeah, Coin has less than 100 on his person. Okay,
Nothing.
so yeah, we're sitting on okay, who am I missing? Coin. Oh, Hermanos. How wealthy is Hermanos at the moment?
Considering this is kind of the
Yes.
first adventure we've gone on.
If Hermanos doesn't lie right now, I don't know who he is.
Whatever they have not made it with us. That's what I know.
That's fair. Hermanos is new to the party. Sorry, go ahead, Jordan.
I possess at this moment 1,374 gold pieces.
Hermanos is rich.
Yeah. I mean that is a small fortune if we go by the conversion rate of a skilled artisan makes about a gold piece a day. That's about 4 years savings.
4 years
Right.
income net,
4 years income, yes.
which is
Not
crazy
even talking
amount.
about taxes.
Just yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. And then let's look at the bag of holding and look at our assets in there. Bag of holding. Oh, we have multiple bags of holding now. Can someone briefly
Yeah, no-
remind me what's the purpose of the second one? Is it just to hold Sakia's
I-
body?
I'm
or
put
is-
inside the first one.
No. Yeah, I'm holding the second one just like on my person. It has
Okay.
a potion of fire resistance, a potion of greater healing, and Saphira's body.
Got it.
And that's mostly what it's for.
Okay.
I like the idea that the potions are for when Saphira comes back online.
Don't
Like,
know
we're
what to
gonna
do.
need these immediately afterwards.
Oh, I didn't even realize she's gonna be pissed when she wakes up and realizes she didn't get to be part of Skaos fights at all.
Or she's having an adventure right this moment.
That's possible. I don't know how this works.
Okay. So yep, there is the 60K. So is that earmarked for something, or were we gonna spend it on a ship and then Coin sweet talked his way into potentially getting a ship for free by doing something we were probably gonna do anyway?
That's a pretty accurate assessment. Like, it was ideally going to be ship funds, but we now have a window to not need it. Fiscally, it would be.
Technically, that's the IOU money.
We were always planning to get a ship mostly for free. The 60K was for tricking it out after we get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fiscally, it would be smart to not spend from the 60K as a reserve. As a party in a D&D campaign, yes, the 60K is completely viable for spending for resources here.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna go into the Palace of Crimson Glass, I think it would be foolish to not spend all of our money.
Also, if you want to get into the weeds, the IOUs, it's like 1,700 per party member, and
Yeah,
if you have
it's
been cash, it's not the full 60K. It's like maybe 20K. That is technically allotted to each party member. So minimum, I'd say we have a solid 40K to burn out as we please.
I think one of my IOUs is significantly less. Also, it was just Coin made a bet.
Yeah, but you have two. That's a separate one.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking at our total resources in terms of what we want to, because I think we're going to need to like stock up on potions and consumables again before we even think about going into the palace, because we're not equipped for a fight. We have lots of potion ingredients. We could either spend the time to convert those into actual potions, or we could try and pay someone to do it for us, and basically get potions at a somewhat of a discount, considering we've already spent the money.
We're sitting on like 3K of ingredients, so whatever potions we
Yeah.
need, supposing we know how to make it, we should just do that.
All right. 13 and 14 is 27, and 16 is 43, and another 4 is 47. That's 54 plus 80 is about 13K. Okay, so I put some math in the Discord. We have about 13 grand between us in our pockets, and then there's the 60K in the bag of holding, which, as Coin has pointed out, some of us may be entitled to by virtue of just like it's part of a shared supply. So, are there? I'm sort of out of ideas for roleplay, so I'm just trying to be practical about how we prepare to go into the palace. So yeah, I don't need to spearhead the whole
Well, so here's
whole discussion, but I can continue to think about that in the background and suggest
I can
ideas.
contribute a little bit to the
Yeah,
planning
please.
here. So, based on the potions, I'm kind of trying to estimate what potions do we want to go into this place with.
Well, I think
So
there's
that-
the usual. We're gonna
Yeah.
want a big old stock of healing potions, proper good ones.
A lot of heroism.
Yeah, heroism is really
Yeah.
important. And then I think
I'm thinking
mana
10 is our
potions are-
baseline for most potions. It would be nice to have 10 basic, 10 superior, 10 supreme, maybe 2 or 3 greater manas. That one's probably going to be the most costly and therefore the most. We need to really
Yeah,
decide how much we invest on.
Tati has pointed out a potion that might be somewhat useful for its value. It's only uncommon rarity, and for the next hour, advantage against the charmed condition is, for those of us without elven heritage, that seems really strong. If we're
Yeah.
based on what we know about what we're going up against. So great find, Tati. I wholeheartedly endorse that suggestion. Yeah, I think mana potions are nice to have in a pinch if we end up having a long adventuring day, but they are also very expensive relative to other potions, in my opinion. So I think having the like corrupted ones and the ability to roll for it was really good.
You have a few of those left, but not a ton. I'm holding a few.
Yeah. Okay, we've got a couple of superior potions of healing left over, a couple potions of growth for Ruzid, which I'm sure he will appreciate. Other than that, there's not much in the bag that's going to be extremely strong in combat. Yeah, superior healing potions are 450 gold, and supreme healing potions are 1350. It's a day's work to make a supreme healing potion with a DC of 24. Do we want to maybe turn some of our ingredients and herbs? Greater mana potions, easier slightly, but so much more expensive.
So let me just do a little bit of math here.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking if we try to get a baseline of like 10 of each type of healing potion, that's 7 basic healing, 8 superior, and 7 supreme. That's gonna cost us about like 1,100 in potion ingredients. I'm adding up the totals right now.
Yeah.
Plus 3,600, plus 350. That's about 13,000, which I'm fine doing, but that will require us to go and purchase more potion ingredients, which will be
And,
a
yeah,
required task either way.
and spend the time, because a supreme healing potion is a whole day to cook.
Yeah, this is presumably almost like at least
yeah.
half a week minimum, maybe a full week, depending on how many we want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, just the Supreme alone, we can only, even if me and Tati are separately doing that, we can only really get like 4 done a day realistically, and even that's kind of pushing it.
So I did my own back of the napkin math. A complete set of healing potions is $2,000 exactly, so it would be 20K minus whatever we already have. And you said that brings us to about 13,000.
Yeah, 13 for.
Got it. What do we have? What do we already have that I'm missing? Bag of holding number 1.
Anything we have should be in the bag, unless someone
Okay,
has
the
specific.
superior healing is only 450. I feel like you might be miscounting, because most of the cost comes from the supreme healing potions, and I don't think we have any of those.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's 9,400. It's like 9,500 to make 7 supreme.
Oh, you're talking about the.
I'm trying to get
ingredients,
10 of each type.
You're right. I was looking at purchase price. I think making. I agree that it's definitely worth burning the ingredients we have to make more potions.
Actually, it is. It's worth correcting something, Eric. I might have been confused on this. In the bag of holding, we have listed potion prices.
Yes.
Is that the price we are paying to make it, or is that like?
What are the prices you have listed there?
It's definitely the shelf price.
The shelf price retail.
Yeah, because I've been looking at potion prices for battle royales and stuff, so I know.
I asked because it's been a while since we made potions. I recall that by making it ourselves, we effectively spend half of that
Correct.
cost, right?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
correct? Okay, then my math is off because I was going off of shelf price, so it may be even less. So if it's 1,400 more or less, then it's going to be like 6 to 7K for a set of healing potions, which I'm fine to go in on. My question is really, if we want mana graders, how many do we think we want?
I think minimum having like 2 would be decent.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. On my character, I'm gonna put any potions on my character sheet back in the bag just so we can think about what we have. I have 1 greater mana potion on my character sheet, left over from the last adventure, and I have 1 potion of fire resistance. So I'm gonna edit the bag of holding, and I'm gonna do +1 potion of fire resist, bringing us from 2 to 3, and +1 mana greater. I gotta get the color right, hang on. Yep, mana greater, save changes. All right, so
Nice.
that's helpful. That's something in the tank. Is there anything else we would want to spend our money on that's not potions?
Scrolls, but
Okay. Absolutely.
my 2 that I always think are most useful are I could always use some Wall of Force, and most importantly, I would love some Circle of Power. Although considering where we're going, Dispel Evil and Good and even just Protection from Evil and Good could both be useful.
Definitely agree. We sent Oshin to go on his grand personal fulfillment quest, which is going to turn out to be get 3
I'm
copies.
going to refer to it as the big adventure.
Yes. Which I'm disappointed he's not present for, because that would be.
Well, I guess Big Adventure is the first one. This is the Excellent Adventure now.
That'll do.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, heroes and potions are super cheap, and I think that we can invest in like a huge amount of those because, especially they're already amazing. And in this case, when we were going to make some extremely important saving throws, what methods do we have? Oh, someone's gone. We lost. Yes, there we go. They're back. Okay. What methods do we have of ending a charm effect on somebody?
Coin has stillness of mind.
But that's just for himself, right? You can't share that.
I'm aware. I'm just
No, I'm asking you.
yes. He cannot
It
do it
is.
for others.
Okay. Okay.
I can dispel magic. I can, which is another good scroll always.
Yeah.
I can end spell effects on people. I can end
Okay.
spells on people, so it depends on how they're charmed.
Mhm.
And I can use dispel evil and good, but keep in mind that's like a 5th level spell, which I do not get a lot of those.
Yes. Do any of those explicitly say they end a charm? Because the effect from being in the effect from being in sort of the domain of the succubi is probably not a spell, and I would be very hesitant to load up on Scrolls of Dispel Magic and then walk in and find out that it doesn't work.
Dispel evil and good does.
It explicitly ends a charm by
As your action, you touch a creature you can reach that's charmed, frightened, or possessed by celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. The creature you touch is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed by such creatures.
Excellent. Okay, so that is definitely gonna do it. And as far as we know, what about calm emotions? I don't know the spell, but it would probably suppress a charm long enough to get someone to safety. If
I
things
can
go
also just
badly.
cast that. I always have that prepared. I just haven't really used it much.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's
the good news
good to
is
know
that
that you always have it.
Yeah.
I might.
I think
It
I've used
might
it
be
once.
worth. It might be worth.
He
a
only
couple
uses it on
spells.
party members. It's upsetting.
I think I used it once when kidnapping the child, but you know.
There we go. Here's a nice one.
Oh, that's a very funny sentence out of context. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You kidnapped a child?
It was for their own good.
Yeah, it was definitely net positive in so many ways, and the kid thanked us for it. As a matter of fact, we're still in contact. We'll introduce you someday. Like you've never kidnapped a
Learn
child.
about-
Hermenos.
It's in the way. Besides, I it is not the morality of the act that I care about. Do whatever you have to do. I'm merely surprised at the permissiveness that seems to be granted by Paladin oaths.
I would. Okay. Listen. See, why
We all kind of are, Hermanos. We all kind of are.
Listen, just because this group's never met another paladin before, it doesn't mean it's not.
Not even true.
We just
Really?
don't usually hang around other paladins long enough to learn anything useful.
Being with you guys, I don't know if you've spoken with another paladin. And that includes
Wasn't
going
Chris
in there.
a paladin? Wasn't that like our old name?
No, cleric.
Oh, okay, cleric. I guess you're right then. Would Coin know, given the amount of time we're here, is there a potion shop
There would
Or
be,
like a,
yes.
you know-
Absolutely.
in a? Yeah, okay.
Bryn, I really like the potion of vitality. Especially if we're
Remind me-
doing like a long run.
Yeah, remind me what the
I posted it.
exhaustion
Exhaustion and max hit points on healing.
max hit points on healing or just on hit dice?
Hit dice.
Nice.
Yeah, still good. Still very helpful and makes short rests a lot better.
I wish we still had that armor that was destroyed in the Sagaeos fight. That would have been so nice.
Yeah, that's because based on what we know about the palace, I think Tati makes a good point that I think it might be more likely that. So here's my thinking. We are going to try and acquire scrolls or castings of the spell Mind Blank, which would give us a 24-hour window to get in and get out while being immune to charm. I mean, obviously things can go wrong. We could get magically dispelled. There could be other shenanigans. But I'm wondering how feasible would it be? I don't know if we want to risk planning to stay overnight in the palace, kind of like we did in the Sageos lair, where we spent a couple days there. Definitely, we're not going to be safe until we get the medallion to where we need them to. We get the medallion to the gates. Because if we go to sleep without doing that, we're all going to wake up charmed.
Well, keep in mind we still have the Magnificent Mansion. That is an extra dimensional space.
I forgot about that entirely. That's a great point. And that, yeah, I forgot we had that completely. Okay. Still, we are probably going to want. We need to disable the wards within 24 hours, and Tati makes a good suggestion that maximizing our hit dice for 24 hours would stretch out it would effectively double our hit dice, double the pool of healing we can get, because instead of getting the average value from each hit die, we get the full value. So we would effectively
just in terms of getting the math and such set out, I am significantly easier to heal now up to full health during short rests, because every instance of magical healing I get is going to be increased by 5. So 5 health. So even just myself, I can use lay on hands for 1 point of healing, which will increase that greatly. So I now have a lot more staying power over long term.
That's extremely cool, and I appreciate that very much. Another thing that just occurred to me, that maybe while we're missing some party members, we want to talk about the boring rules stuff now. One thing we didn't do in Sageos' lair was we basically have infinite healing on short rests with Coin, because he gets his key points back on a short rest. And so we could just take short rests over and over again. That feels like an exploit, and it's not something I want to do. And
aren't we limited to like 2 a day or something like that?
That's an option that we could talk about. In Sageos' lair, it was mitigated somewhat by Eric telling us how our time was.
There was something of a timer. Like the longer we took, the more we'd get swarmed.
Yep.
Yeah,
I thought there was a rule about the number of short rests you can take.
I will search for it. Give me a few moments.
It's in Baldur's Gate. You get 2 short rests a day, but I don't know if it's actually part of the D&D.
It recommends 2 short rests, but there's no rule.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I think every time we have a single encounter, we should short rest for 20 minutes fully. I see no problem with it. I do agree with the sentiment. I do agree with the sentiment. Like, it would be pretty cheesy to try and lean into that. And I would agree with the sentiment that, like, even though I get all my ki back, surely there is some form of diminishing returns.
There is a diminishing return in the fact that it takes an hour each time, and you guys will be.
Yeah, but that's not diminishing. That
you guys will be in enemy territory.
That is probably the most diminishing. I'm not against a rule of like subsequent short rests, recover less total ki, but that's not like a base rule. And I don't think we rely on that enough.
Yeah, we didn't try and abuse it in the Sageos dungeon, but it is like what you said, Coin, would be sort of the optimal way to do it, which is that every time we finish a fight, Coin dumps his entire ki pool into our health bars. We go back up to full, and then we rest, and Coin gets his ki back.
So,
okay, but what are we supposed to be doing while Coin is meditating for an hour?
I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a spoiler. If you guys do this, I'm going to start introducing patrols that are going to interrupt short rests.
Yeah, no, and that's great, and that's very. That's good.
I really don't think you'd have to. This party won't sit still for an hour after every fight.
That's true.
Yeah. The last thing I'll add is Coin still has a need to use ki. That abuse only works if he actively does not use his ki, which I had a tendency to do early on in the campaign, but I'm at a point where I actively try to empty the can if possible between short rests, So, if you're concerned with that, just keep in mind, I'm not a player who tends to like never use any key in a fight.
He's not a battery.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn it where I can, and like even during the Segeos fight, there were several times where I was like, I have like eight key at my disposal, which is still a lot, but not enough to get everyone full.
I'm going to tell you guys, I am not worried about it as a GM.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
let's fix
that's
that.
Oh,
perfectly fine.
bring it.
There's the new campaign goal. Get Eric to up the ante every 2 sessions.
Oh, you guys didn't see Monday's session. Go ahead. Bring it. For those, if you guys want an example of some of the mechanics that are coming, Monday was a great example. And they're level 3.
All right, I will not push that button.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind getting more tattoos in Nausea at some point.
Okay.
But I need to give it
That's
thought.
absolutely a consumable that we can spend. We can spend money on. We could upgrade, do some upgrade to various like weapons and armor. If anybody, I mean, we're level 19. If anybody has gear that's not +3,
I feel like a lot of people don't. I just spent most of my money on +3 armor for me, which meant I get 2 armor to Ruzin. So he doesn't have +3 armor. I don't have a +3 shield. I feel like multiple people don't have +3 things.
All right, that's, I mean, especially armor class is gonna go a long way. My shield and breastplate are both +1. Yeah, those actually my shield might not even be. Oh no, it's 3 armor class, so it must be a +1 shield. Yeah, I think
That should definitely do it. Everything should be a minimum of +2. +3
Yeah.
would be great. I don't know if we have the money for it, but I agree that every single point really helps right now.
+3
I'm
weapon
wearing
costs
fine-
16,000 gold. Just saying.
Yeah.
that's
I'm wearing fine clothing +1. Is that something I can get upgraded?
I don't think so. I think that's already very powerful.
That is already
With
overpowered.
lights on it.
I was assuming so. I was just that's the only because I already have a +3 weapon, so I was just asking.
Yes, sir. The plus to fine clothing is already homebrew.
Oh, 100%.
All right. Yeah. So the +2 enchantments are 6k, +3 enchantments are 24k according for armor and shield according to sane magical prices. Eric, when you're if you for example have a +1 set of armor and you
Yep.
want to make it a +2, do you pay the full price for the +2 or do you subtract the difference?
You can try to do the upgrade, but
Okay.
it's going to be risky. There's a chance that the armor breaks, or you pay the
Okay.
full price and then you trade in your existing one for
Got it.
whatever the vendor's willing to give you.
Okay.
Brandon,
That seems
we
very
have
reasonable.
+2 shield in the bag of holding.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well that solves that.
Have one of those lying
consumables,
around.
Spell scroll, 8th level. That is kind of crazy that we just have a +2 shield and we're sitting on it and not using
Should
it.
we? Yeah, I mean, that used to be Salty's. I picked that up for him. But well, actually, it used to be mine, and then I gave it to Salty because I found the other one at the library. Out of curiosity, this is also a time for us to test the limits of the hat. Do we want to see what exactly we can pull from it in a safe environment where we're not having our lives on the line?
I say go for it.
I say go for it.
Oh, okay, that sounds like we should not go for it.
Okay, what is Dwarven Plate?
It's plate for dwarves. It's what they eat
Sized.
off of.
Made of rock.
Ooh.
Oh, it's +2 armor, and then you also it's +2 plate armor, and then you also you like can't get dragged. I'm just reading because there's a page for the same magical prices of what's deemed game-changing items, and
Yep.
it's increases to armor class, and I just am not familiar with Dwarven plate, so I was curious what that was. Okay. +2 armor or shield, 6k, +3 armor or shield is 24k. So yeah, I think +3 for the whole party is a little bit of a stretch, but I think +2 for people who need it is very reasonable at this point. In terms of what we want to spend our money on. Weapons, a +3 combat items. +1 weapons, we're way past those. +2 weapons, +3 weapon is 16k. Eric said that already. Where's +2? I'm not seeing it. Oh, 4k. 4k. And then +2 items like Wand of the War Mage or Rod of the Pact Keeper are comparably expensive. Oh no, I take it back. Rod of the Pact Keeper is way more. +3.
Yeah, but there are specific class-based items that we can find in this world that are better bang for your buck for your specific thing. So that's what we should focus on anyway.
Yeah, like I don't need a weapon, a magical weapon, because everything I cast is coming out of one of my staffs. And like a +3 dagger is just a waste of money, because the circumstances under which I would use it are kind of extremely slim. Okay. Yeah. So I think it's worth a trip back to Charnellan's to get our armor enchanted or upgraded. Because I'm pretty sure that's where I got my breastplated shield. So I think that's worth it. So do we want to just like go through the party and see who wants what in terms of weapon and armor enchantment upgrades?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, because for instance, we have a +2 shield, and that's just straight up in the bag of holding.
Yeah, Salty Satan used to have it.
Oh, got it. That's why. Yeah. Jason's old shield. I should have a pair of sunglasses engraved on it in his memory. Because my current one is in the shape of a Knoll's head in honor of Sootmouth, and having the sunglasses for Salty Satan is extremely fitting. Cool.
And a cigarette.
And a cigarette. Yeah, no mouth or eyes, just the sunglasses and the cigarette. Magic items, miscellaneous. Saphir's. Oh yes, Jason's stuff. Shield +2. May I take that?
By all means, please do.
I will replace it with Bryn's shield +1, and I will go into my inventory and I will add equipment, add items, shield +2. Where are you? Add to equipment. Well, that's the freest +1 to armor class that I've ever gotten, I think. And then, yeah, the Bryn's shield is just a +1 shield with the name changed. Okay, so my breastplate is still +1. That could go to +2.
Eric,
Let's go down the line. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Coin.
I don't mean to interrupt. There's just
Not
an item that Coin would, during this downtime, be legend loring a manual of quickness of action.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
You're going to do legend lore on the manual of quickness of action. All right. Go find out who had that last one. Give me 2 minutes, and we'll find out who had it last, because I have to go find out how long ago that was. Because it's been a while.
Fair enough.
Because it's not a manual of quickness of action, it's the manual of quickness of action.
That was kind of what I figure.
Yeah, should we just check on all of them real quick?
So I've read the Tome of Understanding gained from the Dragon's Horn, which is very valuable.
Right?
I think Coin would be knowledgeable enough to know that such a tome exists for dexterity. I think he would know roughly what it is. I don't think he would know where it is, how to access it, or whether it is viable for him
Right.
to.
So the tome in which you are questioning last belonged to a woman by the name of Cass. She now resides in Melage Rock and is still in possession of the item. She values it greatly, but could be convinced to part with it for the right price.
Where is Melage Rock?
We'll pull up the map for you, which is fun. So, by the way, we now sell physical maps over at gmark.com. But down at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see Uthurg down here, and this is Melage Rock here.
Oh man, that is a whole adventure in itself to get that, but that's cool.
Yeah, she is currently, for your benefit, she is currently leading the expedition into the Sanctum of the Starfallen, which is the entirety of the Underwatch campaign. And she is currently in possession of that item.
Cool. I don't think I would.
Fun.
I don't think I would. I don't think it's so essential that requires a detour to get it, but it is cool to know where it is now.
Now, the fun part for me is you guys have met Cass before. Do you remember going back in time 6 years to the start of the Luxrares Consortium once you left the Chrononacrum? The woman you guys met at the Luxrares Consortium who was starting and founding the place was Cass.
Shit.
So she is the one who's currently in possession of the thing, and I went and checked because I thought someone else had used it, and it turns out that they had never actually finished reading it.
That's tragic.
Yeah,
That's
their
really funny,
campaign ended before they managed to finish reading it, so she is the one who currently has it.
I guess they didn't have sufficient quickness of action.
No, they did not.
That'll do.
And the really sad part for them is at their end of campaign boon, they did not ask to finish it.
Oh,
Why
So,
do you need more
I am
numbers
curious.
at the end of the campaign?
Right?
are all of the manuals currently held by former or current characters?
No. I'm not telling you which
Ooh.
one is not.
That's fair.
There are 2 that are currently not held by campaign members.
I'm calling it. I bet you the calm one is one that's not.
You are correct on
Is
that
it,
one.
is it required you retain possession to get the benefit after having read it?
Negative.
Okay. I just asked because I have the Tome of Understanding, and I equipped it once I finished reading it, and
Right.
that gave a bonus. I wasn't sure if it was tied to it or if I just manually edit it later. But that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Coin will not bring this up to the party. He'll make a mental note of where it is, but he can see the amount of detour required to gain it does not fit into the timeline we're working with right now.
Correct.
So he'll continue to think about what items he might benefit from as Justin Google's best monk items 5e 2025.
The fun part is you're going to look that up. You're going to look that up, and the article you're going to find is written by a former Trainwreck member named Damon.
It's gonna be Damon. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
Damon writes for a general audience, though. We're a level 19
Very
end of
true.
campaign
Very true.
gamers.
Yeah, yeah.
Most people do not play at this high level. In fact, if you go and check the stats, it's approximately 0.3%.
Almost to 20.
Almost a 20. Let's not
Um,
screw it up.
People should maybe just say general what they are attuned to. I feel like it's a good idea just to keep those things in mind.
Sure. So, what's Coin attuned to?
Currently, well, the Chrononacrum key, of course. He's attuned to an amulet of health and the claw gauntlets of the Maelstrom.
Okay.
Those all seem very strong.
The
Yeah,
the
Bruce-
amulet of health he could reasonably unattune from to attune to something else. I use it to make him a bit tankier, especially with the empty body having damage.
Oh, more health is
Very fair.
always a good thing.
Yeah.
It would be hard to find a strict upgrade to that, even at this point in the campaign. Yeah, I've got the Walking Stick of Zarud, the Gem Flower, and Chrononacrum Key number 3, all of which are... I mean, the Walking Stick of Zarud is critical. Someone's got to be sitting on the Chrononacrum Key. And the Gem Flower is... Advantage on Arcana is really important for figuring out how to use counterspells, and it's also a +3 magic item.
Oh,
for
yeah,
my
actually, wait.
spells.
That's a good question. Corn, are you not attuned to the key?
No, I am. It's Chrononacrum Key 3, or no, 1.
Oh, I missed it.
But
Sorry,
I am.
never mind.
Yeah, he's attuned to those. He used to be attuned to the Ruby Coin of Luck, but he gave it to Cash, and now
Right.
neither are technically considered attuned to it.
And Bryn, remind me, what does the walking stick actually do? Is that the portents?
Yes, it's my portents, and it also gives me access to Silas's Hinder Fate. Also, a little used effect. While holding this item and attuned, you can perfectly recall any event that you and the staff were present for.
Oh, that feels like it should be handy.
So that's and there are alternate reasons. There are not reasons. There are alternate uses of the charges. I think I have used 100% of the charges on portent dice. I get 3 a day, but however, there is also a time skip where you can disappear for 1d20 rounds, and you can also use all 3 charges to basically prime your own mini Chrononacrum Key number 1. But it is I've decided that the portent dice are by far the most effective thing to do with it. So
Wow,
yeah.
that thing's better than I even realized.
It is for me too. I forget how to use it, but it's honestly the portent dice are like 90% of the value.
Tati, what are you currently holding?
I have Chrononacrum Key number 2. I have the Bracer of Flying Daggers and the Wings of Flying.
All right, what would you like to replace Chrononacrum Key number 2 with?
What? No, I need to go to the future. I have it when I need to. I swap Chrononacrum Key number 2 out for an Iron Stone of Reserve. It's holding a... What is it holding? A Revivify.
Yeah, Revivify.
Nice. That
That is a good thing to have.
I forgot we had the stones. Those are great as well.
Is there anything you would specifically want to upgrade, doll, Tati?
Well, sorry.
No, you're good.
Your sleep schedule, apparently.
You want to skip to the future after a nap.
I think I was perusing the magic items. I think it'd be really cool to have an all-purpose tool, but only artificers can use them, so that's bullshit. That was it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Do you, Tati, how's your armor and your primary weapons? Are they
I have an
enchanted?
armor class of Don't Get Hit,
Okay,
and I have Saphira's Vibroblade.
and that was a +3.
Yep.
All right. You sure we can't upgrade your armor at all? Even a +1 to your armor class can make a huge difference.
I mean, I'm not against it, but I don't know of a good way to up the armor class without
What do you have equipped for armor?
I don't know. I have a 17 armor class.
That's not terrible. At this
No,
level, maybe
it's not.
great.
But mostly just don't get hit, and then
Yeah.
armor class is not a problem.
Oh, are you just unarmored and you use mage armor?
No, wait. What do I use? Like, that might
That's
actually be real.
He's been running around with no armor.
Who even knows?
I do because I'm looking at your character sheet. That's
Oh,
why.
good job then.
Wait, does she honestly have no armor?
According to her
Yeah,
armor
no
class-
armor.
Yeah, armor parentheses
Oh.
none.
Oh my gosh!
Tati!
You're the
I'm very
one who's
dexterous, though.
scared.
Listen, the wall is her armor. When she phases into it, nothing's gonna get her in there.
Hey, Tati.
Only the wall will get me in there.
Hey, for the record, Tati, in your equipment
Yeah.
right now, you have leather armor. It's just not
I?
equipped.
That's even funnier.
Well, it probably clashes with whatever costume I'm wearing.
That's
today.
valid. 100% valid.
I mean, I would have just assumed that Tati would just be carrying the leather around anyway.
That's 100% valid as well.
The
Tati, we can
mage
get you
armor.
shape-shifting armor, and that will up your armor class, and you can make it look like whatever you want it to.
The mage armor is stronger than the leather because leather would be 11 plus dex and mage armor is 13 plus dex. So if
We can also
we
get,
did
like,
get
studded leather.
armor for Tati,
It'd take +2
Hey.
stud leather to beat mage armor.
Have disengage. I have a lot of movement. Like,
I mean, we're not
have-
gonna.
The fact that Tati did the
You have
scales fight
negative
without
levels.
armor is hilarious to me. Just saying, guys.
Oh my
You
god!
have
You're level
negative
5
levels for-
character.
nothing that damaged me in that fight would have made a difference. To my, like, it was all saving throws.
That's probably true. No, I think that is true, but still.
I don't. The armor is not that exciting.
It's not, but dodging a hit by one in combat is exciting. And
When we fight somebody that actually throws hits, maybe I'll take an interest. Like everyone we fight is doing like basically saving throws. If we're lucky, it's a dexterity saving throw.
No, that's not lucky. That's bad.
No, I'm really good at those.
I respect whatever choices you make for your character. Okay, respect is the wrong word.
I just think you're harping on the wrong stuff. AC has never made a difference to me.
No,
It's
as,
true.
as a player, I really respect it. As a character, I'm horrified.
Yep.
Well, we'll put it on the list, and if Tati says it's not important, then it's not important. And we know what Tati's doing next time Ray misses a session. Let's just put that out there. Okay. And she's got a +3 weapon because she's got Saphira's fancy sword, so that's all said and done. Sayson, are you sitting on +2 or +3 everything?
Yeah, so I have attunement. I've got Happy Circle Sword.
Yeah.
I have my Amulet of Devout +3,
That's
which
pretty good.
honestly I could swap out, but I mostly use this so I can be a utility caster as well, which
Yeah.
seems to be working. And then the last slot, I mostly swap between Cloak of Displacement and Ring of Protection based on
Both
what I think is
amazing.
more useful.
Yeah.
I think we also have the extra dragon wings in the bag, and I think that's a potential thing that can be swapped in and out depending on what we think we're going up against. In terms of armor, +3 plate is what I just purchased, and then I have a +2 shield. So if we have extra money, I would be happy to upgrade that to +3 because I'm generally on the front lines. But I
Yeah.
think it'll go further in other places first. So let's make sure everyone else is equipped.
Yeah, I agree that every extra point of AC for you is huge, especially because you draw in ranged attacks, and we've done entire combats and extended combats centered on that ability. And the higher your AC is, the better we can abuse that. Because like
If I didn't have that curse, I'd be at 26 right now. But yeah, the curse also saved us.
yeah, the +2 from Shield of Faith and or Haste has absolutely mattered a lot. Like in the the voice of Masaba Safira fight when
Yeah.
you were just like grappling her, and so like just even if it will always be useful, and there's a chance that we end up building around it. So yeah, just thinking out loud. I agree it's expensive, but definitely on the list of things to do.
Eric, what is the price of? Would Coin know the price of an oil of slipperiness?
Oil of slipperiness. Slipperiness would be 480 gold, sir.
Okay.
Because I believe you actually used it before. I think you got lubed up during the trip down to the 12 Spiders lair.
That's been used at some point, but it was well before I understood its utility. Now
sir.
I'm seeing a value, especially after the last time Coin got pinned down.
Yep,
Keeping that in mind.
it's a good one.
All right, I am observing that Oshin wields a +1 battle axe. I'm not sure
that's
how.
an attack, really.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever really uses it. His firebolt, he doesn't have extra attack because he only has 2 levels in barbarian, and like his firebolt does so much more damage and has a higher to hit. So yeah, I'll put it on the list just to ask him about it later, but I don't see us investing in that unless he really wants to. All right, Hermanos, you're up. How's your weapons and armor, and can we upgrade them for you?
My weapons and armor are in good shape.
Okay.
My my fiance would kill me if I were any less than very well prepared.
Fiance? I'm not sure we knew that about you.
Tell us more.
Well,
You tell.
Wait, is he wearing a ring?
a ring of
Yeah.
protection. At least,
Well, he says that,
Yeah, from the
but
ladies.
he then gets a shiver down his spine. Because he never put on his 3-slot potion belt or his backpack.
Oh no.
Neither of those are equipped.
It should be.
I show them as being unequipped on your character sheet right now.
Well, obviously he put them down because we're hanging out in this hideout.
Like the backpack and potion belt themselves?
Yes, sir.
Or that. I did not realize those were things that were equipable.
Yep, that's what it's got a little checkbox there.
Honestly,
Okay.
I don't think I had mine equipped either, so I can't say anything.
Don't make me get the pool noodle, guys.
All right,
No,
Ruzid.
that-
What
but-
would Ruzid like? I know that when he's in dragon form, all of his equipment melds into him, but his armor class, he's at +2 plate and
He
a
has-
+2 animated shield.
He has 2 new bangles that need to get enchanted. And I think he was talking about getting like a new I think we were talking fireball, but some kind of spell probably attached to them.
All right.
I was just
Well,
giving him a hard time about fire.
Got it. Just in terms of raw armor and shield, Ruzid is, I think, up to scratch because I think he does almost exclusively unarmed strikes, and doesn't wield a melee weapon in combat. And when he's a dragon, he certainly doesn't need one. So okay, Ruzid, Hermanos, and Coin are definitely good on weapons and armor. Ooh, what if we got an animated shield for Coin? He'd have to attune to it. So
He
that's
would
not.
spend half the fight making faces at it.
Doesn't that stop you from having monk bonuses if you have a shield?
Pretty sure a shield it counts as like the same thing as like
Even
a
inanimate.
hammer.
Yeah.
I think to be unarmored, I can't have a shield.
Correct.
Yeah, I think
You-
that's correct.
I think it's possible you can't be holding a shield. Or unless the animated shield. We can.
I think
If
I've
you don't
looked
want
into this
one,
for battle royale purposes and such. I'm fairly
Got it.
confident that having that equipped, yeah, shuts off monk stuff.
Got it. Okay. Then regardless. Okay. So in terms of upgrades to weapons and armor, this is what I think Bryn definitely wants a breastplate upgrade for the +1 AC, and then we will see if we can talk Tati into investing in some studded leather, and then if Oshin wants a battle axe, we can, but that's unlikely. And the shield +3 for Sazin is worth seriously considering, despite the expense. Is my summary of that conversation.
Yeah, fully agreed.
Cool. Okay. Other scrolls, tattoos. Tati, you mentioned that Ruzit had some bangles that he wants might want upgraded. Not sure I fully understand the significance of that, but we can make a note of it.
He has the base items for an enchantment. He needs to get it enchanted.
Interesting. Good to know. Sason wants scrolls of various shapes and sizes. If we spend a bunch on potions and we drop 5k on a mind blank scroll for Oshin to learn, and then a breastplate +2 for Bryn is worth 6k. I don't think it's worth saving the money to try, and we would save 1500 if we try and upgrade the existing one, but if we paid someone to do it, we'd probably have to pay at least part of the difference, and cool. What else are we looking for?
Toys. Fun toys.
Snacks for the road.
Snacks for the road. Absolutely. When's the last time we went grocery shopping? Do we have enough for Bryn to feed us?
Need a morale booster while we're down near the literal edge of hell.
We could spring for a hero's feast.
Remember when
That seems great.
we went to the Feywilds and they all went nuts for peeps? What do you think succubi like?
Souls.
Well, they don't always get to like go to the material plane. Like if you were gonna bring them a souvenir,
This might be crest, but like a phallic-shaped cookie, I think they'd get like a kick out of.
I think actually I saw some of
Reason you already
those
have inspiration. I can't give it to you now.
in Mexico. They make the spicy chupas,
Wow.
shaped very interestingly.
Very interestingly. Wow. Mm-hmm.
That's honestly
Yeah.
not even always completely phallic. I found some that were shaped like toes, like really realistically.
Not wrong.
Get that checked.
I mean, still good.
Sure.
For the record, I'm not proposing we bring the succubi cookies. Just
That's,
an observation is all.
I think it wouldn't hurt to make a friend once in a while.
With a succubus? Hey, I mean,
They're
Catch
already
me on the right
primed
night.
for it.
not against the idea. I just don't think
Maybe
it's
there's
very
someone else.
efficient.
What if they've captured someone else? What if they have little familiars that we can convert?
I'm not seeing the A to B here, but I like the line of thinking.
I mean, what wouldn't you do for an interestingly shaped spicy chupa chupa?
Nothing.
That's literally nothing. I would do anything.
Coin is sort of like writing out a shopping list.
Mhm.
appears intent to go to like a potion store when the party is ready to begin shopping. I can't think of any equipment I would want to get.
You know, it would be funny. I mean, it would work. If we
Maybe.
got a common item, it's a band of loyalty. Just shared that amongst our friends.
What, just like a little reminder?
No, hold on.
Wait, what?
It's shaped like a foot. Oh boy.
Just saying, guys. It's a thing.
Coin hearing what the band of loyalty does. Guess. Oh yeah, no, I believe in us. I think that'll keep our head in the game.
Well, you just know how, you know how sometimes when someone gets charmed, or goes off in a different direction, and then we have to fight them, and it turns out that our friends are way stronger than we like to remind ourselves.
It does happen like multiple times. I don't feel
If you
great about
could
it.
just like instantly KO
Kill them.
somebody that was.
Hasn't this always been the same, like, one person?
No, we fought Bryn once. Very briefly.
We fought Ruzid.
When did you say Bryn?
I feel like we fought Coin before.
Oh yeah, no, we were in the. I killed Saphira actually.
Mm.
I think I was the
Fighting
first
each
person
other.
to kill her. So yeah, we fought each other a lot actually.
We've practiced.
So the solution's to die?
I'm just saying. It would be efficient.
Okay, hear me
And-
out. We buy Band of Loyalty. We rip out the part that kills you, sew it back together. Anyone who sees us is gonna be like, "Wow, those guys are in it to win it." And we won't have to die, but we'll still be very intimidating.
Bands of kinda loyal?
At least you wouldn't take out your allies when you went down.
Fans of wishy-washy.
Bands of your heart's just not quite in it.
Bands of summer fling.
Summer fling. Wow. I know what you did last summer. Wait, that's a different movie.
I think we're just giving Eric great ideas for homebrew items.
I think so. I think these are great.
Okay, so just off the top of my head, a tentative sketch of a budget could be if we spend about let's say just 20K on potion supplies between off the shelf and ingredients.
Yeah, I think we honestly need less. Right now, I want to go buy basic healing and heroisms because they're relatively cheap and those would burn a lot of our clock for making. So if we just buy those, eat the cost, that'll let us just focus on brewing superiors, supremes, and maybe a mana. And that's not going to cost more than like 10K in supplies. So total, barely cracking 15K.
I'm just there's so many different kinds of potions. I'm gonna budget a little extra because we want to be.
Yeah.
we
No,
wanna
it's a
be
good call.
stocked. And this is just a rough draft anyway. 6K for Bryn's armor. That we still have a lot of money. Yeah. What if I bring scrolls up to like 15K? That's still like half our budget. We still have Heroes Feast is $1,000, right? I'll knock it up to 2.
It's like a
just so
1K
that
bowl or something is
it's yeah,
required.
and then we're gonna have to pay someone to cast it regardless. So let's just double it to 2K to find a caster.
I think when Oshin comes back, we should give him 10K and tell him to come back with 3 scrolls of Mind Blank. Just see what he does.
Ditto.
He
You got
actually-
connections,
that's actually-
right? Let's go.
Yeah, he can actually do that with a couple days work by buying one for half price, half the money, and then crafting 2 for a quarter each.
Oh, I
of the
forgot he can do that. I thought I was making like a decent challenge. Now I think maybe.
No, because if the first scroll, if the scroll he buys goes into his book, then it's gone. So he could come back with knowing the spell and 2 scrolls for that amount of money. I'm not sure we want to stiff him on the budget, because if he comes back with like a shitty budget mind blank,
I just want to make sure that it's challenging enough. Like he has to make use of all of his connections and everything he knows about being a wizard to find like somebody with a willing to give up the scroll for less money.
he could also just like go to someone he knows and borrow, like go to a bank and borrow 5K. and buy
I am also down to see that happen though.
Yeah.
I want to know who he knows when he doesn't invite us around.
Back in my Boy Scout camp days, you would haze the new kids by going to getting them and telling them they need to fetch you a left-handed smoke shifter.
Oh, nice.
Which is not a real thing. Yeah.
Which is really sad because those lefties really need one.
Back in my Boy Scout camp days, we would haze the new guys by taking the paddles out of their canoe and then sending them into the lake.
That's a good one. That's actually a legitimate prank.
I just didn't haze people. Y'all are crazy.
No, look, guys.
Boy Scouts deserve it, man.
When I was younger and when I was a camp counselor, we did the whole snipe hunt. And we put kids out in the woods looking for snipe with a big stick in a bag. It was hilarious. Everyone had a flashlight and kept track of them, and they couldn't go anywhere.
You know that they've never caught anything, much less a snipe.
Oh, no, they never caught anything before.
You'd have just as much fun telling them to catch chickens.
Oh, chickens are hilarious to chase, yeah. And I know your feelings on chickens.
They are the devil, yeah.
I have 8 little devils in my backyard right now.
They can't be trusted. I'm pretty sure they exist so that Satan can visit us in our world in a mortal form. Yeah.
Are you sure the chickens are a mortal form?
I know if you chop them up, they apparently turn into chicken nuggets, which is delicious. But while they're alive, they are one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
Are you from Legend of Zelda? And you can't hurt them, and they just.
I have never finished a Zelda game, probably because of the chickens.
I like to think it's because you're scared of chickens.
Because the chickens show up every time.
First part of Green.
I'm just trying to get through the first village, and I can hear the noises.
They're like literally in the second village you go to. It's like a whole thing that the cuckoos are there.
I mean, for real, that is about as far as I've ever gotten in a Zelda game.
That's valid, honestly.
Okay, so even if we spend generously on potions and supplies and tattoos and scrolls, and then like 2 specific budget items that I remember, that's only about half our money. So we can afford to be. Are there any specific items that people asked for that I have already forgotten about that we can add to the list?
I mean, hey, if we're onto the hoping list, I'll go for the +3 shield at that point.
That would be a significant investment. Again, not saying it's not worth it, but it would be that would eat up about 2/3 of what's left, I think, and probably leave us with about 10K.
And happy we have other things to go for first. But like you said, if we're down to that point, because keep in mind, I can also pass my shield off to people, which has another minor benefit attached, where you get +2 to your initiative, which is also not a bad thing to have.
Yeah.
It spreads around more buffs.
Yeah, it might just be that a shit ton of healing potions is better than the +3 shield, the incremental +1 to armor class. So, what's our I want to do some number crunching, which is probably a bad idea because it means that we're all going to die, just statistically. But what's like our average hit points like our max HP? Bryn is 126, 129 maximum hit points. I know Sayson has like a absurdly high amount, but he's kind of
His maximum hit points is yes.
Yes, it's
Higher.
yeah. So like in terms of the rest of us, is that like I imagine the rest of the party probably is more because most of my levels are in sorcerer, and so
And Coin at a base level, no fluff, has 175. That's 137 without the amulet.
okay.
But if you account for the amulet and empty body, it's basically doubled. If you consider he's pretty much always going to have temp HP, he effectively has around 400.
Your average is 187 across the party.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay,
so I'm thinking about how effective are healing potions, and so I'm not counting temp HP
Okay, I see.
and empty body. I'm just thinking like what fraction, how much value do we get out of the different kinds of healing potions?
Yeah. What are we replenishing?
Yeah. Basically,
Eric,
the
you
one
said
that used to
180
be unstable.
Average party HP. Eric, you said like 189.
Correct. That's
Cool.
average.
That's an excellent, very useful statistic. Thank you. And then oh boy. Okay, so a potion of
And I beat Jordan to that, and I'm super proud that I beat Jordan to that stat.
Did you get it from his reports?
No, I did not. I actually went and calculated it real quick.
I don't know if I've done like an HP right up in. I might.
Sounds like we're gonna get one
I don't think
tomorrow.
He's distracted.
It's also like it's also just kind of not that interesting because HP correlates so strongly with level unless like someone like just builds for HP. So like, yeah, I
You
don't
do
know.
like average HP per level, but at that point you could just like go into people's hit dice and constitution.
Yeah.
Specifically. Interesting, we're thinking about. Okay, so a superior healing potion gives on average 28 hit points back on average, and then supreme is 10d4 is 25 plus 20 is an average of 45 hit points on average. So maybe I'm starting to think that superior doesn't do a lot at this point. Like that feels kind of like it offsets one enemy attack, and that if you want to get someone up from unconscious and still have them be able to take a hit, you kind of need a supreme at this level.
Most of our heals are spent on someone who is like so low they need to survive multiple rounds off of what they're healed.
Yeah. So what if I propose the following statement and argue against me if you want. Greater healing potions are completely useless at this point. Because if you want to get someone up, a healing potion and a greater healing potion, neither of them is going to be enough for them to take a hit. And so you may as well give them the weak one. And if you want to get someone up and have them actually survive another hit, then supreme healing potions are the best option at this level. And if you want to actually increase someone's longevity in combat, we got to go with the unstable ones.
Yeah, I fully agree with especially unstable because when I need it, that's basically the only thing that's going to do anything for me because I just take so much damage so fast.
Okay.
I think basic healing and greater healing are the functional equivalent of good berries at this level.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you'll get
Exactly.
that up, and that is it.
Okay.
I will, in favor of having some superiors. I do think there's going to be situations where we end combat. Coin can't necessarily heal everybody up, and depending on how long we go, your short rest temp HPs or whatever your hit die might run out. Having a kind of middle of the line topper for your health isn't a bad idea. I don't think it should be the bulk of our resource, of course. I agree, greater. Don't really see a point to it at that point. You're just going to use a basic healing to get someone up, or you're going to get healed by, someone's magic. A greater isn't really accomplishing anything unique in that department.
I would also argue that a healing potion, if Coin is in empty body mode and is effectively resistant to all damage except force, then a healing potion is effectively doubly strong.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that.
So like a superior healing potion, like 2 superior healing potions is more financially efficient than a because two superior healing potions is more healing and cheaper than a supreme. And so
That's
if you're
true.
getting double the value out of it, then I think if Coin carried mostly superior healing potions for himself, I mean he's not always going to be in empty body mode, but
Yeah. No,
yeah,
you are. It's actually a really good point that I haven't necessarily played with, but if he has 2 of those on his belt, he can chug 2 of those in a single turn, and he's getting
there's a hard limit of 1 potion per turn.
Well, still, even if he just chugs 1 on his bonus action each turn,
Yeah.
in empty body mode, that he's getting a lot more mileage out of that because of the double value of each of his hit points.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So,
I think we also
yeah.
need to consider the economy, because I think at this level, most of us are using our bonus action, especially you, because you have like flurry of blows and
Yeah.
your monk dash and things like that. So we don't want to just commit all of our bonus actions to healing. But yeah, I think doing some math, I think for everyone except Coin, I think we're coming to the realization that greater healing potions definitely, and probably superior healing potions, are not super useful, and that maybe we should put more of our money into supreme healing potions and unstable healing potions. Do we have the price for unstable healing potions? Bag of holding number 1, edit. No.
You guys
we do
have
not
had them vary from 1,000 to 2,000 gold.
Okay.
That's right.
So there is the extra danger there of the wild magic surge, which is not nothing, because that's something that can really hose you if you're unlucky. But Saphira, shut up! You're unconscious. Your soul's in the gem. You can't talk. But yeah, it's I think if in terms of the raw amount of healing you get, the expected value of a unstable heal, because it's hit dice but not con, so that's like easily 2/3 of your health. More if you have bigger hit dice. So yeah, like that's definitely our best in combat healing option. So maybe we spend a huge chunk of our money on that. I also am in my inventory, not in my. It wasn't in my potion belt. It was just in my equipment. I have 1 more unstable mana potion, which is the tainted mana potion that gives you a D20 of spell slots, but then you have to make the wisdom save or become a sludge monster.
I am currently holding 2 tainted unstable healing potions and 1 tainted mana potion.
Okay. I think you're the only one who
like,
can.
I don't know who else can drink them, to be honest.
Yeah. My wisdom save is just not good enough, even with all the paladin buffs. I'm gonna put them in the bag. I'm gonna or put my 1 potion in the bag. Mana unstable.
How about this? I'll take that and put it in my bag here, just because I'm most likely to drink it. It makes sense for me to hold on to it.
Okay, I will remove it from this bag of holding and also from my own character sheet, and you can do +1 unstable mana potion.
Sounds good, we'll do.
Okay, what else? What else? All right,
City belts.
I don't think I think the one person in our party who needs a chastity belt is currently not in a position to make use of it.
Athira
Yeah, fair
is
enough.
not willing to put it on.
Okay, well then we're set there.
Also, the whole point is that you can't be in certain positions anyway, so.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I feel like other than the actual preparation of potions, I feel like we are ready to at least knock on the door of this place and get a feel for it. Aside from the necessary waiting to do so.
I think so. If we revisit our potion budget, if 5K for 7 supreme, yeah, 25 for a greater mana potion, that checks out. Are we, Coin, are you gonna have time to make all those potions?
Good question. What day are we looking at? Ideally,
we're
for a
not
day out.
we're not in a hurry, and Oshina has some scroll crafting to do as well. We could commit a week or two of just manual labor of making scrolls, because I can make some scrolls for Anthony, for Sazen, and for myself.
Is there any worry about taking too much time? Because her soul is trapped down there.
Currently, there has not been presented to us any. I mean, besides the captain. Hey, Zach.
Okay, I'm here.
How'd it go?
I did very good. I beat my seeding by 2. My upset factor was 2. I got 30.
Let's
Fucking go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well
I
done.
got 33rd. Oh,
Nice.
I'm so happy. It was a 700-person tournament. I got 33rd.
That's crazy.
Impressive. That's really impressive.
All right.
While
So
you've
Ruzid,
been-
while you've been gone, you
Okay.
are now wet.
Oh
You've
no.
been sleeping in the rain.
I'm amphibious, so it's fine. I'm chilling.
Can I get a perception check from Ruzid?
Wait, I need to open up stuff. Hold up. I'm just still trying to relax. It was so intense.
To answer your question, Bryn's question, but also Walker's, he can, assuming Coin and Tati are around the clock making potions, we can knock out the 7 to 8s, the 8 superiors in 2 days because it's 4 per day.
Well, you can't be around the clock. You get 8 hours of work a day.
I know, but I mean around the clock is in utilizing the most of the 12 to 14 allotted hours. Within that window of 12 hours a day, we can make 3 to 4 potions each day. If we need a total of a bit under 20, I don't think we need more than 5 days to knock this out. Calling it a week would be a safe bet.
Are you fine taking on that many levels of exhaustion? Good, well,
Where's
'cause
the
you can-
exhaustion? I thought it was if you go beyond 12 hours, that's where the exhaustion.
Beyond 8 is the
Oh.
8 hours is the limit.
Yep.
So yeah, basically, an 8-hour potion is a day. Is one person spending 1 day, and if you want advantage on it, you'd have to be partnered with somebody who's helping you throughout.
We are a bit more limited because then we're really only making 2 a day because me and Tati each can only make 1 superior or supreme.
What's
which
the
also-
lowest DC?
Sorry, you kind of cut out. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. What is the lowest DC for these potions?
He's not going to fail. You guys haven't
Oh
failed
no, I mean for
on a DC for
us
potions
normal
ever.
people. If other people were gonna do it.
No, if other people, then the DCs would matter. But you guys,
It's DC 18, DC 20
Yeah, you guys are fine.
on a medicine check, which is easy for me and Tati being above a 9, 10, 11 with guidance and advantage. For everyone else, I'm not. That's up to you. I'm not against having a group session of Coin trying to teach everyone. We're having a medicine class, but I do think we're going to lose units, but that actually might be the most time efficient thing we can do.
I
Wow.
do have some ways to cheat it a little bit. I can gain proficiency in this to help. And then I have my own portent type dice, and other people have portents as well. They could try and force it through with that.
I welcome it. Coin will say, like, we have, like, minimum of, like, 2 to 3 weeks of work here. We could cut this pretty thin if everyone pitched in. You know, we all sit around a table. I can micromanage every single one of you. I think it'd be really fun. I'm not sensing a lot of excitement to my proposition.
It sounds really fun, though. I feel like we would all expand our skill sets and learn more.
I'll pitch in whoever I can.
We could take
Listen,
notes and then make a competition out of it, and then explode the potion of the person who did it worse.
I'm like
no refusals. Oshin, I'm gonna assume your silence means you're in.
Yeah, I'm down for a group potion crafting and spell scribing party. That definitely sounds like a good way to prepare for this. So Zach, for some context, we have basically spent the first half of the session figuring out how much money we have and what we might want to spend it on. We looked at different kinds of potions we might want. We went through everybody's equipment to see if they have less than a +2 weapon or +2 armor or shield. We also discovered that Toddy's been this entire time. Toddy's been just going with mage armor and has not been wearing anything, which we found really funny. So yeah, even if we spend pretty generously on potion supplies and scrolls, and then get Bryn a +2 breastplate, crush some diamonds for spell components, pay a cleric to do a hero's feast for us, that's still only about half our budget. We have about 75k between party members. We could put Saison up to a +3 shield, but that would be 24k, which is about a third of our total budget. So
one thing for that is we should calculate how much we can decrease that based on selling a shield, because we'll be able to do that. But
we would be able to see.
Ruzi doesn't really need any more equipment at this moment, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm pretty good on equipment.
Yeah, we saw you at a +2 armor and +2 shield and reasoned that you almost always use unarmed strikes or cantrips in combat. So we didn't budget any equipment for you, but if there's anything you wanted, like scrolls or potions,
Or enchantment for your bangles.
or that, whatever
What would I
that
do?
was.
Would that count as I don't think it'd count as armor. And even
No,
if
it would count
did-
as money that we spent on enchantments.
Oh, just enchant it for fun. I mean, yeah. What would you enchant it to do?
Billow.
Well, I was gonna let you go shopping and like pick your enchantment, but if you're throwing it back at me, I will find you the most spectacular enchantment.
Oh, you're good at finding spectacular things, Toddy, because you yourself are spectacular. So
I want to get you bangles that do like a.
well, I already have the bangles, but you get the enchantment.
Yeah, so the enchantment is going to make the bangles just like do a ringtone every time you arrive in a room.
What's the ringtone gonna be?
I don't know. I'd like to try out a couple different. Like, we'll get some bards to line it up for us.
It's that or Bands of Loyalty. Choose which effect it has.
I wonder
one other
if
thing
we
to
can like
consider-
talk to an enchanter and then have him like pull out his book of possible enchantments and then just roll the dice on it.
Do a wild magic search, and we force it into the bangles, but we don't find out what it is until it comes out unexpectedly.
Yeah, wild magic is honestly so boring. Like, I'm so over that wild magic stuff.
You're still salty about the sword thing, huh?
I'm salty about the sword thing. That is, by the way, like the most interesting thing that's happened on a wild magic surge is my sword turns into birds. That was by a long shot. Most of it is either like doesn't do anything, or it's like a minor inconvenience.
I agree.
Hardly ever does anything happen where you're like, oh shoot, that was really cool. I'm glad that happened.
Yeah,
It's always nothing, a minor inconvenience, or my sword turns into birds.
Permanently losing your best magic item is a really awful thing to
It
happen.
came from the future. We had to go to the future to get it. We went on a spaceship.
What did it do besides being like a +3 magic item? Remind me what it did. Like, what was it?
It was just a laser sword. It was a purple laser sword.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because Saphira, wasn't there a sword that lets you like take an extra turn in combat or something? That like Saphira used it. I don't remember what item that was. So losing the purple laser sword is, yeah, that was the fact that it's so unlikely is like what makes it so funny.
It turned into birds. I wasn't even in the room when you were knocking. I'm in the hallway by myself, and my sword just turns into birds.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, but it's the fact that the table's so large and there's so many different things that can happen. I appreciate that, because when something relevant and funny does happen, we've had like 3 or 4 really amazing hits. Like the time when we were breaking into like the underwater castle,
Yep.
and we made a door come sentient and hostile, and Bryn happened to have the one magic item that you could actually use to just threaten the door and make it open for you. That might be my all-time favorite moment in this campaign.
That was very wild. I will come back around on this table if somewhere in this table there is also the door is now sentient and in love with you.
I guess a night table.
Like it needs to be more balanced. There's something wrong with this table.
It's literally 50-50, half
like
good,
that-
half bad.
I do not believe
Like
you.
that's all
I've
Frozen.
looked at your table and it is boring, nothing, or bad. that is what I have discovered.
Yeah. Coin believing he's the last member of an ancient race was really funny. And I respect Justin for being able to like start on that immediately. Like I would need at least 3 weeks to work out how to roleplay that. Like, I would like slowly.
Who am I?
I would have Bryn like slowly come to the conclusion over like a month that like, oh, what if my mother wasn't actually Drow? What if she was something else? I don't know, but yeah,
Some of this stuff just feels so coin based, where it's like, yeah, coin would just totally believe that and be running. Like it makes sense. Well, Bryn might of course take forever to come to terms with it.
The secret is to just keep throwing answers. Everyone will forget the ones that don't make sense, and the ones that sound funniest will stick. That's kind of my philosophy.
It works.
I also I'm playing it like Coin is like actively gaslighting himself, and all of his old memories are now like contextualized, and but it's actually that's why all my cousins are dead. I'm an extinct race.
All right, so thinking back to the topic at hand.
Oh, one other thing on the topic at hand. If we're thinking about making potions and how many hours in a day, it could be beneficial to actually have people work more than 8 hours and then cast Greater Restoration. It only costs 100 gold per use, which is not nothing, but could also be worth it in the context of how much value we're getting out of it.
Whoever's in the background doing dishes, thank you.
Yeah, I would say that we probably wouldn't want to push ourselves for more than a day or two like that, just because I think we'd be miserable working multiple consecutive 12-hour days.
It sounds like reality.
I work hard. I don't work that hard. But yeah. Zach in particular, since you've been out, Ruza, do you have any ideas for items that we could use to go into the palace of you know what and come out alive?
Well, anything that protects your mind from all the bullshit that the succubi are gonna do would probably be advisable.
We have Hero's Feast is budgeted a scroll of mind blank, which Oshin can then learn and then cast, make scrolls of and then cast on all of us. That is budgeted. The Potion of Psionic Fortitude gives you advantage against being charmed for an hour. That was something Toddy found, which is pretty cool. So that's budgeted. Yeah, that's 100% agree. If you have any more ideas on that, by all means.
Has Ruzid done a perception check yet?
Oh yeah, I need to do perception check. I forgot. I was so distracted. Maybe I failed that just because of that.
We'll say you failed that. That's fine.
So, Ruzid re-entering to everyone's view, he does not notice this, but Coin has graffitied on, like his leg, an advertisement for his own corn cob stand, which I'll post in the Discord.
Said thank you.
Wait, so is it on my tail? Is that what you said?
Yeah, whatever space is widest and most
On your
visible
thigh.
enough. Whatever part of your body would make the best advertisement space. That's where Coin has drawn an
His
advertisement.
chest. When he
And a
measures
map.
up.
Oh.
That's why you don't. That's why you can't see it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Coin will not make note of this. He will not acknowledge it. But that is what has occurred while Ruzid was sleeping in the rain.
I love that you are selling maps, corn, and more.
It's Cash's job to qualify what more is. I don't really.
It is really funny to think someone would show up at a corn stand and be like, "Do you know how to get to Briar Glen from here?"
Hey, what are you looking at?
You just
You?
look like really great. Your hair's great from the rain because it's wet.
His hair?
Dragon has hair?
I panicked.
That was suspicious.
Suspicious enough to insight check, or
Yeah.
unsuspicious enough that I don't have to acknowledge it.
I got a 15 because I have advantage because of the tree.
You can clearly tell Coin darting his eyes towards your chest.
Ruze kind of like looks down at his chest, kind of cranes his really long neck. Oh.
I think it looks good on you. Yeah, I just figured you've given me so many tattoos over our adventure. I should give you one.
You're welcome.
You're
So
welcome.
how long will this take to come off?
I use my good ink, so and it's still on after the rain, so might be a bit.
I need to take a bath.
Few days. Well, hold on. Let's say I pay you 20 gold to not take a bath for like 2 days.
That's a terrible deal. I have an IOU for 1,700 gold from you.
Okay, well then bargain with me.
How about you pay that up first?
I could give you a second IOU for 1,700.
Your IOUs are fucking worthless. And what, you're gonna issue an IOU for an IOU next? Is that what we're doing?
Here's what I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm actually going to give you the IOU, a quarter each month. So let me do the math, and then I'll get you your quarter.
So a quarter of nothing is still nothing.
I have 425 gold with your name on it.
Can you show me it?
Yeah, Coin will go to the bag of holding, pull out 425 gold. It'll
It has
hold
my
it
name
up.
on it, but it's not mine.
No, you can have it. I'm not doing a bit here. This is your 425 quadrant of an IOU.
And I can just take it, right? This 425 gold.
Yeah,
Who would
only
stop
the
a
quarter.
dragon?
Bruce, you're like 5 times my size. I'm not going. I can maybe outrun you, but I'm not going to stop you from taking the 425 gold.
I just wanted to see if you would concede. I don't want your money.
And you won't shower?
No, I'm gonna shower.
Point throws it back into the bag of holding. Next time I'm putting it somewhere you won't see.
There's not a lot of places I can't see.
You are tall. Touche, Dragon Man. Touche. Coin turns to the rest of the party. If anyone else wants a tattoo, just let me know.
But be warned, his tattoos suck.
You suck.
I mean, I think
you suck.
And like kicks a rock and walks away. I don't suck.
Okay, well, about things that don't suck. Tati, how's the shopping ideas going? What should I
Britain
do with
has
my
a
bangles?
well, wouldn't it be cool if in the
Okay.
midst of battle, you like clacked them together, one on each wrist, and then threw out a huge fireball?
That sounds fun. I'm interested.
But we are going towards hell, and it's possible that fire is not the most effective thing down there.
What do succubi hate?
Long-term commitments.
Long-term commitments. So, geese?
How do they feel about oh,
You know what
That might
that
be
spell
interesting.
does, right?
yeah, that
Like
might
literally a
be really
long-term
fun.
commitment.
I kind of like the idea of you doing an intimidation with a Gaius. That would be
What
really
would we tell him
fun.
to do?
I mean, it would depend on the situation, probably. It
Yeah,
also
so-
doesn't it take like 10 minutes to cast? During
I
which
think
you
if
have
you-
to be talking to them the whole time.
I think if you like put in an item
Yes,
or
that's what-
something, it doesn't take so long anymore.
That's one to use on an enemy spy that you've captured and can use as a double agent.
We should get one of those.
They're very
Get a
effective.
succubi and then cast Gaius on them.
Apparently, there's a bunch of aunts or sisters down there.
Okay, so I guess all of your ideas revolve around some sort of magic spell, or well, casting a spell. I don't want to say magic spell. I'm just saying, like, the magic you want to put in the bracers has to do with the spell. Or do you have any other ideas?
I was thinking of the things that you like to do. So
I do like shooting
I was
fireballs.
thinking of spells. But if you want something, maybe augmenting. Oh, have you seen that ring that shoots out a ram head really hard?
Oh, that sounds cool.
Or, I mean, I'm just thinking because bangles are a different shape. It'd be really cool if you could trap some of your opponents so that they can't get away from you. You know when they try to like run too fast or like fly around?
Yeah, being a coward.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could just, suck them back to a spot where you can stomp on them.
Ah. I could see it. I could see it.
I don't know what spell that is, but I feel like it exists.
I mean, maybe like some telekinesis, maybe. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind for me. Or that
Hey,
big
Brent,
beast
isn't
hand or
there a
whatever.
spell that grounds flying things?
Oh, isn't that The Ruzit's looking up and thinking for a while. I feel like I should know the name of this spell because it's like renowned for screwing over people of my race. God, what is it called?
Roll a Arcana check, Ruzid.
Arcana check. Oh, let me pull some. It is just a +4. Okay.
Sure.
Failure.
Thank you.
I can't remember it.
Okay, you must know. We just went to a whole island that was affected by a similar spell. What was that, Hermanos?
Some kind of spell to bind people to the earth.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Fine.
It occurred to me that a lot of the succubi we see have wings. And angels. Those guys kind of suck too.
I guess that is a kind of a simple trick that would screw them over.
Could be a fun addition to your decorations.
Yeah, it could be a fun spell to cast.
I do like
What
your.
if it casts Enlarge Reduce?
Then you could get even bigger.
No, I don't think
No.
it works with the potion together. But it would be cool if it did.
I would like to give you the option to get bigger and smaller.
Oh, that actually would be really helpful, the getting smaller part. So maybe I should have that spell handy.
Sometimes
only a
there's
minute.
doorways. Like, yeah, it's
not very
like
long.
that. It'll be one hall, and then we get to like the big opening, and then you can be proper sized again.
I guess. Yeah, that could work.
Save Bryn
Okay.
from teleporting us all around.
Okay, but who are we gonna get to upgrade this crap?
Well, I only know of one enchanter personally, but there are surely more. Oh, she must know a few, right?
Well, are you referring to the enchanter with Judith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows that person.
Everyone remembers his name, too.
No, I don't remember his name, but I just know who he is.
Or Borgus.
I just associate him with Judith. Judith is the name that I can remember. She's
I was gonna-
unforgettable.
I was gonna guess Barlow. I knew it started with a B, but I couldn't remember.
I feel like I should remember his name just because he put this tooth in my mouth, and that was pretty awesome.
Little Easter egg behind the scenes. Borgus belongs at Judith's Intricacies and Oddities because of a one-shot that Ray ran with me.
Fun.
He's shiny.
Yeah, Ray convinced one of the big, bad, evil guys of that one-shot to go and help Judith. And there we go.
So persuasive.
Yep. All
I
right.
think we should do shopping in new places. That's what I think we should
Cool.
do.
I
have
think it would be
Destiny.
fun to go to a new place.
Sweet. So you
I
guys,
guess we could look around here.
We could
Yeah, I
definitely. I
mean,
mean, we're gonna look around here, but then we could try hitting up the magic school. Maybe they got some like
Sure.
student enchanters that are willing to
Cool.
like get some practice in.
Do we want student enchanters for big
They're
enchantments
probably cheaper. They're probably way cheaper.
like this? But for a reason.
I wonder how much I get paid for like just like getting studied by the students. They probably got like not that much information about some dragons, right?
Yeah, they probably have like a lot of wrong information. Oh, you could like really
I can
mess with
I
them.
can set the record straight,
Or that, yeah.
or I could mess with them. Yeah, I could mess with them. I don't know. I think it'd be cool if more people knew about what the dragons actually are like. Not all of us want to kill everyone, like me.
Yeah, we only want to kill some people.
Yeah, I said everyone.
Yeah.
That leaves room open for some.
That makes you totally normal.
Well, who doesn't just randomly kill some people? Oh, not randomly.
Not
only if they're really
randomly.
annoying.
Intentionally and usually with
Brutally?
a grief. I mean, efficiently. Stylistically.
I'm gonna put a lot of
Impressively.
adjectives for murdering people.
Legendarily.
I thought Bryn was the bard here.
I have so many skills.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Fun fact: when I took Bard at like level 6, I was instructed to choose a musical instrument to be proficient in, and it is still blank on my character sheet because I never took them.
I'm
So
here.
you know what that
That's
means.
real
right?
though.
That means you're good at singing.
I could be. If,
Clapping. You could be good at clapping.
Snapping.
I'm gonna say
Whistling?
that means it's time for you to take a music lesson.
Oh.
I'm.
That is the smart approach.
You can.
Like, you don't have something that you need, you should go get it. Versus you don't have something you need, you never needed it. Clapping all day.
I mean, it could be that Bryn's proficiency is that steady rhythm of a facepalm. Over and over. Just make decisions.
Oof.
His poor face.
There's just a permanent dent in the shape of a 5-fingered hand on one side of his face.
Who's been slapping that bard? Like, himself. He's been doing it to himself.
Me.
Thing is, I had a player character in the former Saturday Night group that was perpetually injured on his face because someone kept beating him.
That'll happen.
It is what it is.
That was his thing. He would walk into a bar, please punch me.
I mean, did it make him happy?
It did, and it was weird.
Don't kink shame. Let people have their thing.
I'm not king shaming, just abuse is not good.
I mean, there's a difference between pain and abuse, though.
Yes, ma'am. I will smile and nod.
All right, so we picking up ingredients. Do we have to start like making potions today?
Sooner the better.
I wanted
Quite
to
once
cast
again.
ceremony a few times and bless some holy water.
Okay, so you bless some holy water. Awesome.
You know, do they use like dragon spit and stuff in potions? I always like imagined that they would use stuff like that. If I spit into a bottle, would it be useful for a potion?
It'd be good for making like a signature, but I don't know if it's essential for the, the actual effects of it.
My cousin told me about a cleric who used to cast wait, what's the cleric spell? Purify food and water?
Uh-huh.
Food and drink? She used to do it by spitting into the drinks. And over the food.
What was this cousin's name so I can avoid their restaurant?
No, my cousin knew somebody.
Ah,
Like another cleric who used to do it that way.
sure.
She was a war cleric. She was pretty gung-ho.
Did she wear pink?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Wore the blood of her enemies.
Ah,
You know, I do believe you, but the third-handedness of this almost makes it sound like a rumor. Like, I heard a guy who knows a guy who can spit to purify
Isn't
water.
that how you always learn stuff? People tell you about things they've seen?
It is. It's just very funny when I hear it framed that way.
It's not even that far removed. My cousin knew that person.
I suppose so. So, Rizid, would you be interested in taking part of a group seminar on creating potions? Because we have like 20 of these to make, and it's going to take
Yeah, I can
forever.
help. by spitting into a bottle and then you use it as a reagent or something. I don't know.
Okay, well,
you
you're,
think you get 'em- I don't got crazy dexterity here. I mean, I'm
We were
probably gonna
thinking
break
you
more
would use-
potions than brew them.
You would use tools. And
you're. I love the enthusiasm. You're talking about some third semester stuff. Let's start on one.
Okay, what's semester 1?
Putting
Enlighten
the
me.
putting the leaves into the pestle and mortar, and crushing them.
Okay, and how big is this pestle mortar?
It's not very big, but we could probably find
It's
like
one size. It's a
You can find,
real
like,
tiny thing.
we could find like a bathtub for you.
I feel like
and-
Coin just looked at it for like
Coin,
a
the
full
pestle is
30
more-
seconds.
Smaller than one of my fingers. How am I supposed to do anything with this?
Okay,
Boy,
we're gonna
this is- you-
we're going to enlarge. We're gonna reduce the pestle and mortar to be like 4 times bigger, and then we'll just put
You
all
realize
of the
that'll
ingredients.
last 1 minute, right? Like 1 minute.
Are you saying
and
you
then
need
it'll-
more than a minute?
What the fuck are you on? What? Rudy
I'm
just
saying-
like starts just babbling. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't think I'm that crazy. We give Ruzit a giant pestle and mortar, throw in all the herbs and spices needed. Then we don't have to pestle and mortar them 6 times.
What happens when the thing shrinks? Aren't all the herbs just gonna like blast out?
You turn it upside down and dump it out.
What?
I don't think that spell works on
Into
objects.
what?
You know, I'm not seeing Ruzit, I'm not seeing your enthusiasm anymore. Certainly, you're suddenly very skeptical.
You know what? I'm very enthused about what your next plan is because what I've heard so far is not even attached in reality.
I'm trying to accommodate my student into the curriculum, and my student is throwing his hands up and refusing to touch the textbook.
The curriculum is literally incompatible with me.
I thought we only had 2 dropouts. Apparently, we had 3.
Okay, you know what? If you can find out how to teach me Mage Hand, I'll participate.
That might be out of my wheelhouse.
Okay, Bryn, teach me Mage Hand.
Sorry? What?
I need you to
The
teach me
dragon
how
said,
to cast
Teach him Mage
Hand.
Hand.
I don't know how to cast that spell, but if I did, maybe I could take part in this class that that Coin wants me to take so goddamn badly.
No, this is gonna be fun. Mage Hand is actually a bard spell for Bryn, and not a sorcerer spell. I don't think it matters, but we're gonna pretend it matters for this.
We'll be
Yes.
singing.
Yes.
Bryn will explain to Ruzid the verbal and somatic components of the Mage Hand spell.
Cool. Ruzid,
Okay.
please roll an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Ruzid, you have attempted to cast Mage Hand for the first time.
And nothing happened.
Yep, you see a little glimmer of a Mage Hand for a moment.
And then you see Ruzid try to cast a different spell for a moment, and then you see a floating hand in the air because he cast Minor Illusion. See, look, Mage Hand.
Now let's see it pick up a pestle and mortar.
And Ruzid dismisses it. Just kidding. I tried.
Just kidding, I tried.
There's that can-do attitude I love.
Now I really wish I knew how to use Mage Hand. I could do so many more useful things while I'm like this.
Well,
I have a question.
if we're gonna have a
because
class,
as a GM, I would like to know what kind of things are you thinking of, Ruzid?
You know, using a mortar and pestle.
Okay,
And nothing else.
understood. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Tati. What about the class?
I was gonna say if we're gonna have a class, we probably need to run out and buy some more tool sets.
If you had Mage Hand, you could scratch like between his shoulder blades. Which
I
you
could
can't
use
with,
that. I could actually use that.
which you can't do with his big little dragon limbs.
Wait, what
But
am
yeah,
I
we-
getting a massage?
Sorry, that only comes with people who complete the course.
This course is racist against dragons.
A little bit.
A lot.
We do need to
Feel
go pick up.
excluded.
I literally actively tried to make it so you could participate. So we need to go get a lot of ingredients, at least like 12,000
Yeah,
worth.
that.
Right?
Brandon, we're getting a lot of
You don't
static
need
from
dragon spit though. You don't need dragon spit. You sure?
We'll tell you, buddy. We'll tell you where to spit.
Well, you're gonna go to the ingredients store. They might actually have a use for it.
Yeah, bring it up to them.
So I'm gonna sell them dragon spit now.
Well, I mean that's the personal choice if you're into that or not. If you're
buy it.
willing to take that step.
It's not like
I'm
we're
not sure
selling
what
them.
you're getting at. I don't think it's that big of a deal for me to spit into a bottle and then hand it over to someone and get gold.
I mean that's totally fair. A lot of people, like wouldn't consider that a big deal.
It's not like we're selling them snake oil. We're just selling them dragon spit.
And you could consider you can make an offer where either they pay you in coin for your spits, or they can have your breath for free.
Good one.
You are an excellent negotiator. You know what? I should go with that.
Just do it in that order. Let's not open up with the free breath. I know a place we can go nearby. Coin will gesture to
Okay.
the door.
Lead the way.
Cool. So you guys
He will.
go out into the town. Okay.
2 mortal hours later,
Uh,
we leave the hideout.
All right. Where are we going?
As I
Find out
had
the
asked, I asked earlier, and you said there is like a potion place in town, right?
Yes, there is.
Like Coin to be aware of. That would be where he would want to go.
Very well. So you go looking for the potion place, and it's called Snail's Lair. And as you guys walk up to Snail's Lair, you are greeted by a goblin inside.
Howdy doody, neighbor.
Yeah, hi. Can I help you?
Yeah, we were looking for potions.
You're so eloquent.
Thanks.
We have potions and elixirs for your heart's content.
I'm just gonna peruse.
Mosey around.
Coin's going to.
He sits back down in his chair. Slowly.
Coin scanning across the shelves.
Sure.
Can he find oil of slipperiness anywhere?
Yes, he would absolutely have 10 vials of oil of slipperiness.
Nice.
How many would you like to purchase?
I think 2.
Okay.
I'd like to get more, but I don't think it's practical to
Right.
get more.
That's going to be 960 gold.
Next, what's a stock of potion of heroism?
He would have 5 of those.
Oh, only 5.
Yep.
He'll clear the stock on that. He'll take all 5.
Okay.
Basic healing.
Basic
like
healing
lowest
potions.
level.
He has 40 potions of healing.
Okay. Does he, just out of curiosity, does he have like a listed price, or is
The 50
That's
gold.
something I need to, like-
Yeah.
okay?
If you want to try to negotiate, you can, but it's going to take
But-
you forever to do so because this is Snail's Lair.
Yeah, that's kind of my concern. Role playing that is going to take an extra 20 minutes. He's going
We
to.
don't have to roleplay it, but it's going to frustrate the rest of the party because the roleplay would take the better part of an hour and a half, as he will banter and renegotiate back and forth.
Well, yeah, it's probably also just tricky. But I'm not, for the time being, he's just going to pull 20 of them down and
Okay.
set them aside,
Cool.
planning to purchase.
Sure.
He's going to recall whether the party wants
You
anything.
break it, you buy it.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Thank you
Did
for
the party
laughing
want?
at that, Jordan.
Did the party want anything that Coin hasn't already gotten? For reference, he intends for us to make Superior, Supreme, and Mana ourselves.
Did you say you
That
purchased
seems-
20 regular potions?
Yeah, just 50 times. It's not that expensive. We've had a few times before where we ran out of them while we were still trying to get people up, and I would rather not Coin have to like burn key just to stabilize people.
I mean, 24,000 gold is what he's doing as a value.
I'm thinking, are we going to use them all? Are they all life-saving? No, but having them, I could see a value for just pumping these out during short rests or whatever. So 20 totally basic ones. He's then just going to... He'll put them all aside. He's not going to carry them all at once, but he'll say... my audio cut out. Everything on the table and 15K raw ingredients. You got me?
He narrows his brow and slowly, over the span of the next 10 minutes, goes and checks the labels on each individual potion, making sure he's not getting screwed over by someone having shifted the labels. Eventually, he's going to get done checking all 22 bottles, and he will look at you. You're a hard bargainer. Can I get a persuasion check, please, Coin?
Uh-huh.
Do you have your pants?
You know it, brother.
All right. Because you're a fancy dresser, he takes kindly to you. I can sell herbs. Back door, come up the alley. Pay first, though.
Right now?
Yes.
You're a sharp man. That's why I'll give you half now. Half later.
That's fine.
Alright, so, Brett, let's just go down. So, 20 basic healing, 5 heroism, and 2 oil of slipperiness. Are you able to give me an exact cost for that, or?
Yep, 28.60.
Damn, you're fast. Alright.
I already had calculator open and calculated it before, so... I love the fact that you believe I'm fast, but Snail is slow and it gives me tons of time to use a 10 key.
That's true. So Coin is going to put on a plump 2,800 gold on the table in front of him.
Okay.
Along with that, he'll put another 7,500, a half for the ingredients. And Coin will tap twice on the 2,800. He knows it's light of the asked amount. He's kind of grilling him a little. He's like, "You're doing a backdoor deal. I think about 60 is a valuable exchange for me, you know."
You're
Playing cool.
buying in bulk. We'll ignore that one.
My man.
Yeah. And he will take your gold, and over the span of the next 15 minutes, we'll collect everything, put everything in a box, It takes another 20 minutes for him to make sure it's all packaged properly. Then you guys can go up the alley behind Snail's lair, and over this next of 2 hours of him slowly undoing the various bales of herbs, you guys can collect the herbs and pay him the other 7,500 gold. All told, you guys just saved yourselves an hour and a half for roleplay with Snail.
Well, hold on. So Coin will make some banter over about potions. He's trying to make sure this guy's comfortable with them. He knows Coin's not doing anything shady. He will pay up the other 7,500.
Yes, sir.
He'll shake his hand.
Slowly.
He'll grab. Slowly, he will.
And when he does it, his hand is cold and slimy. It feels like...
I mean, so is Coin's, so...
Yeah, but have you ever got... You know those little whippy gummy things that have the sticky that you get from the gacha machines?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what his hand feels like.
That's pretty cool, actually. Goopy.
Yeah.
Coin will take the bag. He'll check it to make sure, like, the ingredients are, relevant to what he wants to make. Thank you for your business. Oh! He reaches his hand out. There's something on your shirt.
He slowly looks down. Where?
Coin slowly raises his hand and lightly grazes past his nose.
He goes cross-eyed, watching your finger come up as you boop him on the snoot. Oh! A joker! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Funny guy.
So scared he was gonna suddenly get real fast and bite your finger.
He reaches out and gives you the slowest punch in the shoulder ever.
Coin will stand still. He can clearly get out of the way at any point, but he'll let him.
Yeah, this is, an inch a second.
Very slow.
The second it makes contact, Coin will, full speed spin around in place. Oh, man. That hurt.
I'm sorry. Don't know my own strength.
I respect it. Take care.
Nice doing business with you. What's that ad for on the dragon?
So glad you asked.
Wait, should I spit in a bottle for him?
Coin will spend another 6 minutes and 37 seconds explaining his business in Nausea. In halftime, right? To be clear, very slowly.
Yeah,
Anything your heart desires between a map and corn. You find me, I got it.
Right.
Or rather, my simulacrum got it. It's kind of a long story.
Simulacrum. You're mage grung.
Nada, man. I know a guy.
Oh. And he reaches up and slowly taps his temple. I wish I knew more guys.
Coin points at his temple too.
Gotta make connections, bro.
Right.
All
Enjoy
right, I
the
gotta head
herbs.
out.
Don't smoke them all at once.
Ha.
Coin walks away slowly, like the end of a movie with each footstep.
Into the
until
dust.
Until he gets out of view of the guy, and then he just suddenly goes back to full speed. Okay, I got it. How long's it been? Like 4 minutes?
You guys have spent the better part of 3 hours at Snail's Lair.
Well. I guess I got into it. Coin will bring the potions bot into the bag of holding. He'll return to Sazin wherever Sazin is. Put them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
He'll let everyone know we know.
How did it go?
Oh no! It's followed me.
It's contagious.
It's spreading.
So they're not gonna buy my spit?
Forgot to ask.
Sason,
God
you
damn
see
it.
Coin and Ruzid and Hermenos coming running up.
They were dead. They've been there for like 3 hours.
You assume we were dead after only 3 hours? Come on. Have a little more faith.
That was pretty reasonable. Round 2, I started thinking you probably were dead. 3, I was pretty certain.
Look, the only reason that I thought Toddy was dead so fast is because she was literally doing like a suicide mission. But we were just walking around town.
Yeah, but I didn't hear like any explosions or any like loud noises. And like, since when do you guys go off on your own and not get into trouble? That's very noisy and noticeable.
Love the vote of confidence, Sazin.
That
Thank
is
you.
fair. That is fair.
So for the record, the shop runner was slow, and I don't mean that derogatively. I mean it required 3 hours, okay? But we got most of what we needed. We technically he only had a stock of 5 heroism potions, so we're gonna have to work overtime. It sounds like.
Those might be some of the best things for non-potion oriented people to make, just because we have a little less experience with that. And I think they'll be easier to do.
Coin will set up a workspace within the our residence right now.
Cool.
You know, he's gonna pull out a couple makeshift desks, fill a couple crates boxes with the ingredients, roughly sorted as necessary. He's trying to baby-proof it a little bit, knowing that not everyone in the party does potion making, so he's trying to make it like very clear, like this is what you're working with and this is what we're working with.
Cool.
And after, an hour or two, he will be ready to begin.
Are you planning to teach the medicine skill or the potion making tool set skill?
Those are both great ideas. I was just going to start making a potion and tell them to
Oh.
do what I do.
Okay.
Can you actually teach them? We only really have one. Tati
They
has
need 10 successes.
Tati has an herbalism kit, right? Coin has one. We don't have multiple of those though.
I thought that's why we went outside.
Can I get mage hand lessons included in my potion teaching class?
Do both at once.
If they've been gone for 3-ish hours and it's going to be another hour to set up, can I take that time to do my usual trance to change my proficiencies with my elvish traits?
Cool.
Cool. In that case, I will also have training in herbalism kit.
Awesome.
Yeah, Coin would like to, with Tati's help, and if she wants to lead any of the seminars, she's welcome to. But he wants to try to get everyone up to speed to anything necessary and useful to making potions. As a player, I don't know how much of this is flavor and how much of this would actually provide value to our ability to make these potions.
Okay.
So he's going to try to find the line of I'm going to be as helpful as I can, but I'm not giving you a 48-hour course here because we kind of need to hit the ground running.
Sure.
So in order for people to gain true proficiency, they need at least 10 successes over the course of at least, I think, 10 days. But in order to get those successes, they have to get, they don't have to, but it helps to get teaching. So
Okay, so let's
teaching
have
for
all of
1 day.
Yeah.
Will give them advantage. Historically has been how we did it. On trying for that success.
I like it.
I was thinking we get them to make 10 really easy potions, just like flavored water. Just like 10 of those, they pass on all of them. Something that's like impossible to fail on.
We call this one bug juice.
Right, everyone, now crush up the cockroaches in the pestle and mortar, and we're going to combine it with the tap water.
I think there's a certain amount of sugar that has to go into.
We have dust of deliciousness in the bag of holding, so
Oh, there we go.
don't worry too much about that.
That's how you make bug juice.
Yeah. Do we literally
that's
need
not
to
how we
like?
do that? Just say no.
Are we
I
able to
went
just?
to camp. I know how it's made.
Are we able to just like guide them through their first attempt, or do we need to have a prerequisite 24-hour period of teaching them?
No, you guys can go ahead and spend the time and create potions. So let's see what you guys make.
Well, how about this? Coin and Tati will attempt heroism potions first,
Sure.
as a means of showing them via demonstration how to do it.
What is the DC for heroism potion, and what bonus do I get if I have a tool? I'm not actually used to that.
DC
If we
20.
have the
Your proficiency on top of it.
Okay, so +6.
Yes, sir.
No, that's actually I can do this.
So Coin's gonna go ahead and just make a real quick and easy potion of heroism. He's
Sure.
doing a seminar the whole time. You know, he's standing at a table and providing nonstop commentary.
Does he have the angled mirror above the table so people can see from above?
That would be great, but no.
Okay.
you should have given that to Ruzid to hold.
He just tips the table forward and everything almost falls off.
We're not accounting for the fact that Coin is small and everyone can just look down at his table that he's working on.
Also, how big is your audience? Bryn's not even paying attention. Ruzid already gave up.
You have to consider how tall Coin feels. He's playing for the audience of his mental height. So, 4 hours will pass. Coin makes a heroism potion, which should hopefully enable everybody else to make their own attempts. If you're
If
not
I spit
already.
in it, it'll last longer.
You know what? You go ahead and try it, and then that could be your personal heroism potion. It wouldn't be right if any of us took it, because you know it's yours.
I
Ruzid?
guess.
I think we should have Ruzid make like make an antitoxin.
I don't even think we know how to make that.
No, we do. I have it in the recipe list. I'm looking for like what looks like the easiest thing.
Okay, so what's your
Antitoxin.
plan for me? Like, how am I gonna do this?
The easiest thing probably would be, yeah, antitoxin. I mean, like a basic healing potion would be the easiest. It just wouldn't necessarily be practical.
If you can't use the tools, Ruzid, you could try for improvised tools.
Can you
or bypass
help
them
me
altogether.
in some way? We could at least work together. That'd be more useful.
I guess.
You
Breathe
don't have to
fire
start
under the
thinking about
Bunsen
it.
burner. Oh, that's right. You can't breathe fire.
Tati,
I breathe poison.
I know.
the poison potion of heroism.
Well, for me, poison just doesn't do anything to me, so I don't know. Maybe it's good.
You're just trying to get your spit in this again, aren't you?
No.
Doubt.
Oshin says, "It's okay, Ruzid. You spit as much as you want.
Aww.
I'll
Thank
even
you,
spit in
darling.
mine if it makes you feel better."
Alright, we're gonna need to start labeling these. I don't want to drink the ones I was spitting.
See, this is why I married Oshin. He gets me.
Oshin says you can label them, but I don't. I've already spit in a few, and I can't totally remember which.
That is probably what Oshin would say.
The question is he lying or not?
Great question.
Who knows?
I think that's in the who knows territory.
Could be
Alright,
lying.
am I just gonna go for it? Should I just roll and see if I can make one of the potions, or are there any other buffs we're gonna do?
Which one are you going for?
You
Whatever
can
the easiest
technically
thing is that we need. Heroes probably.
you can technically be given
Bryn-
guidance.
Bryn will
That would
offer
probably be
bardic
helpful.
inspiration as well, just by he's not doing potions, he's crafting scrolls, but he'll be just chatting with the rest of the group and joking and lightening the mood, and we'll give bardic inspiration to whoever wants it.
Eric, would it
I would
be
appreciate that.
would it be mechanically fair to say anyone who's making a heroism potion alongside coins in his demonstration
Yes,
would
sir.
be considered given guidance, even
Uh,
though coin is technically occupied?
The advantage. They would have advantage.
They
for
would have
having a better-
advantage, not guidance.
I'll take
That's even
that.
better.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because I can get guidance from someone else.
Rude.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yep. That's the way it works.
All right.
And yeah, I would advocate anyone that's trying to make at least a heroism potion, just go ahead and try it. Figure out what buffs you get. But you can just roll it and we'll see how you do. Oh man.
That's +6 because of the other thing, and then 1d4. Truly awful rolls. That's okay. I also have bardic.
Jason, did you spit in it?
Okay, listen, we
All right.
got there. We got there. I did spit a little bit at the end, and it turned into the right color, and I'm not happy about it.
No, but I mean it came together. You pulled it out. I'm giving you a C+.
It's a passing grade.
What are these ratings derived from?
From the alphabet.
Okay, so just how you feel arbitrarily.
I was a high school teacher, and that is so real. Where do these grades come from? The alphabet.
I mean, to give you a literal answer, Rizid, like, it's a little sloppy at the start, but he made adjustments, and I think he understood the assignment. I just don't necessarily think he took the fastest route there.
Well, sometimes the fastest route
That's
isn't
like
the best
partial C+.
route.
That feels like real teacher vibes of justifying the grade after the fact. I don't
Listen,
know. It was all planned out. It's real.
If you want me to change the grade, I can give you a review, but you're going to have to talk to me after the seminar, because we just got to keep moving right now.
Is there a rubric?
No.
It's in his head.
Okay, got it. So the rubric is how coin feels.
I am
Wanted
the
to
rubric.
confirm that. Yep, got it. Understood.
I'm not worried. because I know
I've
I'm
already
grabbing this
accepted
teacher.
that I'm gonna fail now at this point. It's fine.
Fair to say,
you can get-
Oshin. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Ruzid's using the tools or not, but you still have advantage. How's your medicine check? Plus a million, because wisdom is so high.
My medicine check? Are you asking me? My medicine
Yeah,
check?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's probably just gonna be raw wisdom, so +2.
Have you considered antidote? Health potion? Oh,
Apparently, I
fuck.
understood the assignment.
That's totally knew it. That was fine. I don't know what
Rizid
word.
If I-
spit in his potion, and it just miraculously worked.
If I had cutting, for the record, if I had cutting words, I would use it for the bit. But I'm the wrong cutting words, so
So rude.
I
This is
not
so
going to.
sad.
You definitely understand the process. I just, not a lot of flair to it. I think you could have put your own touch on there. So did you spit
I
in it?
literally spit in it. That is my own touch.
Well, maybe you should have spit in it more. This is a little by the books to me.
Ruzid spits in it again.
I don't think that's gonna affect the bee that
Sounds
you're
like the
gonna
suggestions you're making are entirely detached from like whether or not it's actually good or not, and you're just justifying how you feel about it.
get. What, are you gonna report me to your parents? Okay, I'll give you an A.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Never give in to the parent threat.
Ruzit does like a spin to celebrate.
Tati, have you seen his mother? I'm giving in to the threat.
Yeah.
All right, who's next? Shane. Let's see what you got. I don't actually have his character
I
sheet
thought
up.
he pieced out. Is he here?
That's a good
Did
question.
he teleport somewhere?
He's over in Shatter Shadai
he
at
was
the
getting
moment.
stuff.
Coin turns to an empty table. Shane, let's see what you got. Nothing.
It's Hermanos' turn.
Hermanos, you're up.
Before I show you this, just remember, when I was on the ship, Bloodworth kind of banned me from helping out with any medical related things. So, let's see.
Okay. Giving yourself a vote of confidence there.
You have advanced.
Uh-huh.
Did you use the tool? Well, might not have proficiency in that though.
I don't have proficiency. Would I have had Bardic Inspiration and Rin?
Yes. I will happily give you Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Oh,
Perfect.
well,
That was a great potion.
yeah. Well, I can see it. There's a little bit at the bottom still, but like great.
Well, yes, I thought I'd discovered a more efficient technique than grinding the herbs with the mortar and pestle, and then subsequently realized that grinding it was the point. So, the bits at the bottom are the remainder of my misimpression.
I
Oh.
like not a lot of pulp potions, but it's unique. I think that does show a bit of your own touch on it. I think that's an A. That's an A. That's an A plus.
All right, now this is feeling arbitrary.
Now it's feeling arbitrary.
Listen, I could accept it before.
All
I think
right, I think just
Just
me.
trying to give you something to work towards, Sazen.
Hatching a
Oh, you're
secret
gonna give me the
plot to go
silent
back to my
treatment now
parents.
too?
I'm hatching a secret plot to go back to my parents who are potion makers and just have them teach me how to do everything really well.
Meanwhile, Toss just casually just putting up 32.
Yeah, B minus with a 32, right?
Well,
Actually,
it doesn't have coins flare on it.
I'm gonna give that one an S.
That
That's
higher
pretty
or
good
lower
score.
than A?
Now in gotcha rankings, what's
I'm
happening?
combining two different systems of grading. Don't worry about it.
Well, both systems are great because I got an A.
Well done, everybody. How many potions we get out of today?
Oh,
was
Well, looks like
mine.
all of you passed.
Mine, Sazen, Ruzit, Hermanos, and yours. That'd be 5 total.
All five
I put
of you. Yeah.
2 in for. I put mine and coins in, so the other 3 still need to go in the bag.
I will update that. So
Alright,
these are all heroisms, correct?
Yes, we all
How
work
many?
in
How many?
heroism.
How many hours have we spent? Have
This
we
would
spent
be-
crafting?
This would collectively have been a single block of 4 hours, right?
It is
Yes.
past time for you to bring us dinner, Bryn.
Excuse me, I'm already working. You want this?
All right,
this
Bryn,
I'm gonna,
you don't have to bring me dinner.
next time you ask me for a wall of force, I'm just gonna pull out this half-finished scroll with baked beans spilled on it, and you can use that as your wall of force. Missed 17 armor class. No,
Aw.
no armor.
Why would we want an arm? a
Beans
wall of-
again?
I want a wall of beans.
Wall of beans sounds very exciting.
Is that what we're having for dinner, Bryn? Are you getting a wall of beans? Because I'm cool with it. It just how do you keep them stacked?
Sorry, Jordan.
Apologize for nothing.
All right.
What time would we be at,
Alright.
Eric? Because I know we kind of
For
started
dinner.
pretty
At
late
this
in the
point,
day.
it's going to be 8 p.m. minimum.
It checks out.
Can I suggest something, Eric?
Yes, ma'am.
That when teaching a skill, you often level up that skill yourself. In finding out things you didn't know when you have to teach it to someone else.
Oh.
I submit that successful teaching enterprises should lend towards a eventual expertise.
I appreciate the attempt. However, getting to the expertise level would be game breaking, and I can't.
Excuse me, level 19. What are we trying to do here? I thought we were trying to break the game.
Very well, fine. For this campaign, I will allow it.
You do make an excellent point, Ray.
You have convinced the GM for this campaign. Nobody else get this idea in your heads.
You got to earn it.
Put one
gotta be level
success
19 or
down
higher.
So bad
for
at so many
teaching.
other things.
You gotta be level 19 or higher. There you go. Boom.
We're getting the post episode 200 features of a GM Eric campaign.
Which is still only 29 episodes away. Today is episode 171.
Oh yeah, I have that as 171 as well.
So, you were able to
close.
craft everything.
All right, it's a good day, everyone. Coin says with a mouthful of beans. We're gonna get some rest. We're gonna start again tomorrow morning, and we're gonna keep going until we're done.
Wait, so what is for dinner, Bryn?
Well, I was
No
gonna
one's looking
start
at his
with
scrolls.
beans. I mean, I was gonna do some something based on beans, and maybe go for a chili or some other kind of
chili.
bean based soup. If that's fancy enough for for all of you.
That sounds delicious.
Bring it out in potion vials, just to be cute. That's
Yeah,
cool.
we'll do like one of those hipster coffee shops. We'll serve the chili in glass beakers. It'll be deconstructed chili with all the ingredients in separate potion beakers, and you can pour as much or as little into your bowl as you want.
That's so artsy.
Every
I'm
time
gonna hurl.
I see one of those, I think, this is good. I'll make it to suit me. And then every single time it ends up with just a lot of everything.
Yeah. Like, there's no cohesion.
It turns out I'm not a chef.
Now, do we need to burn any inspirations for these beans? For this chili?
Can I get your cooking check, please, Mr. Bryn?
Yes. Chef's utensils coming right up. Ooh.
Oh,
Yes,
buddy.
we are gonna have to burn.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that.
Very well.
Please.
Yep.
There we go.
There it is.
Nailed it.
20. Thank
This is
you.
the best chili, literally the best chili ever.
I was inspired by silver bars. I was inspired by the potion making class, and encouraged me to try and experiment a little bit, and it turned out really well.
You
It doesn't always
spit in
turn
it,
out well.
didn't you?
That's not what I meant. Although, in retrospect, that is what most of you did canonically. So,
Bryn, you have been granted inspiration for the beans and chili.
hey, thank you.
Nice.
Apparently, people like you being inspired.
Yeah.
True story.
It's
My
so
dad has
good.
won 4 chili cook-offs, and when he makes his fudge, he puts one bean in the corner, and it classifies as chili, but he makes fudge.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's
That's
stupid.
really funny.
It's stupid. It's
Yeah.
spicy fudge, but it's still silly.
That's actually, we have a chili cook-off at work in my department every year in the spring, and there's an award. There's like 5 different awards, and one of them is called the Philosopher's Stone,
Yep.
and it's the dish that makes you ask the question, "What is chili?"
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to think of something like really sassy to bring in and call it chili.
Yep.
And fudge with like a bean in the corner is really funny.
Yeah.
I might steal that.
Consider putting some cayenne pepper in the fudge so it's like a spicy chocolate, and it's great. It's the thing.
Delicious.
Yep.
Love it.
All right. So, you get a delicious chili this evening and are able to settle down for the night in your lovely warehouse.
All right, we only have to do this about like 4 to 7 more times, everybody. So get locked in.
Oh boy.
All right. So, you going to spend the next several days working through this? Awesome. We can do a bit of a time skip here as you guys go ahead and create potions, pester each other, etc. Is there anything you want to do in the meantime? Tati, you said something?
Yeah, I
How
just
many
wanted
days is a time skip?
like a week.
Okay, the cooldown is over. I need to note this now.
Nope.
Yeah, it should be roughly a week. If of course, if anyone wants to do anything urgently within the week, go ahead.
I just wanted it because I only do the 4-hour trance. I have some quiet times
Sure.
while y'all are sleeping or staggered sleep schedules. And about once a day, once an evening, I'm gonna say Sophie's name and give her an update of what cool things we did that day
Very well.
and what cool things are probably gonna happen next.
Gotcha.
We're just gonna keep doing mage hand practice with Bryn.
Nice.
All right. There is a downside.
Okay.
Best friends forever, even after death, goes away.
Oh yeah, I thought it already went
Oh,
away.
yeah.
Apparently, Oshin was holding on to this.
Oh, it was definitely expired at this point for
That's
sure.
so
I already took it
romantic.
off my
He was
character
holding
sheet.
on to it.
That has been
Well.
corrected.
If you guys want to try and just buy weapons around town, were we actually going to pick up any plus X items? Maybe for like Tati?
The only one we definitely want is a plus 2 breastplate. Which I can we can wait until we go back to Nausea for that. Because I assume we're gonna stop in Nausea at least once to go to Judith's and other vendors we know and trust. And I would like to talk to Charnellen and oh shit, don't tell me his name. Don't tell me his name.
I won't.
Barlow, Bigelow, Beetroot. Fuck, I don't remember.
You're right. It is. Fuck, I don't remember.
the guy who lives in Judith's shop.
What a way to be known.
Barnaby.
All right. Here's a hint. Who were the villains in Star Trek?
Raggle.
Borg.
Borgus. Yes.
That's it.
Oh, also, do I have to make any checks for my persistent mage hand lessons after Ruzid got super annoyed and wants to
Sure.
figure out how to manipulate small objects?
Sure. Let's roll your Arcana check.
Okay, let's go for it. Oh, it's great.
Cool.
Nice.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
What's the do I know what a fail or success is?
Yeah, it's a DC 10.
Awesome. We're
So you're gonna keep
succeeding.
going until you fail. Good. 2 more. Yep, 1 more. And
Oh
you're
yeah.
good. All right.
Wow.
You can now use Mage Hand once per day.
Yes. Yes. We're just gonna be so happy about this development.
Coin is going to expect that once a day you try to use the herbalism kit.
Alright, now pick up this pestle and mortar with the magic hand. First, high five me with it. High five, come on. Puts her hand up.
Ruzid high fives with the mage hand. Yeah!
Alright, now get to work.
Okay!
Cool.
That's for the review. How long does it last if we only do it once? 1 minute!
Yep.
The mage hand disappears after a minute.
Alright, we'll pick it up again in 24 hours.
Sounds
Yep. Cool. So, as you guys will go and visit Nausha again at some point during this week, we can go ahead and visit Judith's Intricacies and Oddities. Judith greets you as you guys arrive. And you went to talk to Borges, correct?
Yes. I have this breastplate. It's a +1 breastplate. I'm looking to have it enhanced into a +2 breastplate. Alternately, I'm fine swapping out, selling the breastplate and trading up for the stronger one. Whatever is more economically prudent. So
He's going to tell you that he can do it, but there's a risk if it's blurry, zoom out and back in. But there's a risk of failure if he messes up.
Yeah. No, I will accept. I'll accept the risk. Yeah, I will. I have faith in your skills.
All right.
And I will hand over my breastplate. And
Cool. So here we go. We're going to roll his enchanting check. He has +15 to the roll. Just barely made it through.
Oh, he just needed to not have been that one.
That's it. Just needed to not roll in that one. There's a chance, and narrowly missed it.
Excellent. I will deduct 4,500 gold for the upgrade.
Yeah, I think that is a reasonable thing to throw in there as a chance of failure.
If I'm not paying full price for a new one, if I'm just paying for the upgrade, then there's of course a very reasonable chance it would fail. So happy to roll for that. I will deduct the 4,500, and I will also give a 10% tip for services rendered. So I'll deduct another 450.
Appreciate that. That's really kind of you.
My pleasure. Gotta recognize quality service.
He walks over and hands the gold to Judith.
You guys have kept us alive. Kept us alive on several occasions, and I have a vested interest in seeing your shop stay open. So, get yourself treat yourself.
Thanks, appreciate that. All right, so you get your armor upgraded. Any questions you guys had for Judith?
I've got one for Borges.
Oh, you got one for Borges. Okay.
I was hoping you could do an enchantment on Ruzid's new bangles. They are gorgeous.
On his bangles, real pretty. The purple clashes a little bit. It's kind of nice.
Pop's nice.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could have you enchant them with a buffer or a spell that he can cast from them.
He looks at Ruzid, looks at the bangles, looks at Ruzid, looks at the bangles. Huh. Well...
Ruzid smiles, prominently showing the tooth that Borges put in his mouth.
Roll a persuasion check, Ruzid?
I'm proficient in this.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh.
Nice. Look at all these rolls.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So he will say, all right, well, 500 gold, I can make the bracers useful.
What? That was very vague.
Can we do like an insight check on what useful is?
He smiles.
Like, I don't need the details. I just want to make sure, like,
Roll your insight check.
useful isn't like they sparkle when you clink them together.
No, they'll do something.
They sparkle when they clinkle together. Amazing.
What could be more useful than that?
You know
I mean,
what?
it
You're
all
not
kind of
wrong.
depends on where you're at, right?
You will make them useful.
All right.
Okay, send it.
500.
All right. So you are going to get Gust of Wind enchanted on the bangles,
Ooh.
and you're going to be able to cast it twice per day.
Ooh.
Okay.
Say goodbye to
And
And I will
Farthouse.
create
I
an
saw that
item
wall
for
of
you.
bees.
Oh,
So-
fantastic.
I'll create an item for you this week that we will allow that.
Rizit, I
Cool.
just paid for that. You didn't, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't have enough gold. Well, I have an
I didn't-
IOU, so technically
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
enough gold. But
I
Coin
just
won't
wanted
give me
to
the
make
money,
sure.
so I don't have enough gold.
So you really don't believe he'll give you it?
Yeah, Rizit hasn't really tried to exercise it that hard. He just doesn't believe.
What you gotta do
It's
is
like a
steal
cool
the
piece
bag of
paper.
steal the bag
It even
of
has
holding.
this. Steal the bag of holding. It even
And
has
take
a signature on it. Like, that's gonna be worth something.
I mean, it does have a cool signature. I won't lie.
So
It's not everybody that can say Sea Toad coin owes them something.
Well, the best part about this thing being magical is now it's going to properly shrink down when I eventually leave this form.
Oh, yeah. Were you concerned about that? I didn't even think of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
they're going to be like Hulk pants.
Not anymore.
Yeah, because Hulk pants resize themselves when
Yes.
he shrinks.
Oh, I was thinking they don't resize.
The Hulk
Well,
pants
I mean, again, it
famously
depends
do
on
resize.
who's doing
They
the
do,
art.
yeah, they famously do resize.
It's just
Fantastic.
because they didn't. Marvel can be kind of a baby about some things.
God, that's valid.
No way.
There are plenty of other publishers that would just do Hulk without.
And I'm
pants.
sure if you want to go find those on the internet, I know that they exist. I'm not going to go into how you know that, but
No, they're not even. You can get them right in the store,
yes, ma'am,
like hard copy.
I know. Yep. Dark Horse Comics, go.
Unintended.
He's more of like an invincible play.
All right. Cool. Anything else you need from Judith's Intricacies and Oddities, or questions for these two?
Do we do you carry scrolls?
They do have some
I believe
scrolls.
so. Yes.
They're kind of thin
we are
on them at the
looking-
moment because someone bought a ton of scrolls recently.
Understandable. We are. Have we? I don't recall. Have we talked to Judith about where we're possibly going?
Yes.
Okay. We are looking for a scroll of mind blank so that Oshin can learn it.
She does
that
have a
something
scroll
you
of
might
mind
have?
blank. That is not something she
Oh,
has sold.
that's
No one has
Wonderful.
purchased that.
Great. I will deduct 5120. I cannot afford it out of pocket, so I'll take it out of the bag of holding.
Okay.
Bag of holding number 1.
Don't forget to give it to Oshin next week. Let him know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Magic items. No, we want gold. Let's see. 42 200 minus 5120 is 37080. 37080. Oh nope, I gotta click edit first. 37,080. All right. And I will add the scroll to my character sheets. And it will be available for Oshin next session when he returns.
Awesome.
Spell scroll level 8. All right, perfect. And then Oshin can get started on learning that and driving more of them.
Okay.
Awesome.
Anybody else? Or Meadows?
Point has business in, not at Judith's, but in Nausea,
Okay.
which I will deprioritize over anyone in the scene of Judith's right now.
I don't hear anyone being interested in it. So,
Okie doke.
cool.
Coin wants to go get another tattoo.
All right.
He'd like to go to the the pastry shop
Sure.
and talk about getting a summon draconic.
Awesome. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Roll 20's being a pain in the butt.
Do be like that.
Yeah, sometimes it does. All right, so we go out into Nausea proper here, and you go and visit Akatea at Akatea's bakery and get a new tattoo. We go through that whole gory process of you being escorted into the back room, tied down.
Yeah,
and
make the
she
most
will
of it.
deliver that tattoo using her fingernails.
Lovely. He'll make a lot of small talk. We don't necessarily have to play it
Sure.
out. What is the cost of Summon Draconic as a tattoo?
Summon Draconic Spirit as a tattoo.
This would be like the lowest, which I think is like 5th level.
I believe so. Pulling up my same magic prices.
Although if I can up level it, I'm not against it.
She
Depends
would
on
have
the
to do it at 5th level. She's not super high powerful. But
That's valid.
640 gold. And she always adds 10, so 650 total for her.
Coin will agree to that. He knows that this is sort of like, this business isn't super easy to come upon, so he's not going to haggle or anything. He'll just pay the 650.
Yep, and yeah. I don't think
Let's
there's
thank her.
I don't think there's any other components to that. I think it's just the scroll cost.
Yeah.
Oh no, there is. There's a big cost to that. There's a reagent cost of 500 gold. So it's going
So
to
it
be
would be
1150. Yeah.
1150. Whew. Well, you know
Yeah.
what? For my boy Meat Shield, I kind of have to.
Okay.
So, Coin will pay the cost up.
All right.
He will get a touch up on the flying frog on his chest, flying
Cool.
over the moon. Add some detailing to it,
Love that.
some wings. And he will, grab a peep on the way out,
Awesome.
and he'll,
She will give
return
that to you complimentary.
and he will return back to the party.
Awesome. So, what is the rest of the party doing here in Nausea? Anything else?
None much, it sounds like.
Cool. So, you guys, over the next couple of days, will return to Vehan. Now that you know where to be, we're going to say Oshin got a piece of a crate and will teleport you back into your lair. And considering the way this is going, is there anything you guys would like to do other than the crafting and purchasing before we end for tonight?
What's worth asking, do you want us to roll out all of the potions we're making?
No, that's fine. Just go and make them. Just go ahead and craft them. It's all good.
Okay, perfect. I have a list out, and I made sure to have like extra ingredients
Yeah.
to account for failures. So
Functionally, here's what happens. We can save a ton of time of you guys rolling it. Here's what
Sure.
happens. You guys succeed on 90% of them, fail on 10% of them. You use some of your 7 inspirations, and the chat gives you inspirations back.
We're fully optimizing the campaign.
That was a good synopsis.
That's pretty accurate to how it goes. And I will subtract from the potion ingredients with accordance to the assumption we've
Yeah.
failed like 10-15% of them.
Just 10%. Yeah.
Sure.
So 1 in
I'll go
10
ahead and
fails.
update
That's
it.
it. I think that's reasonable. You guys cool with that?
That'll top us at 20 heroism potions because we had 10 more to make there.
Cool.
And intended to make 7 supreme, 8 superior, which Coin would mostly be doing that. He wouldn't
We'll
be doing
cause
anything
one of those
else.
to fail. One of the greater will fail.
So I'll just put him at 9,
Sure.
which is fine with me. And I think that accounts for all of my.
Is everyone cool
Potion
with the way we handled that real quick? Save you guys a ton of time?
Seems very
Yeah,
reasonable.
it's easier.
Okay. All right.
I should roll for spell scrolls though,
Yes,
just
please.
because I haven't even decided what I want to make yet. How many hours of work goes into this?
You guys have had 7 days
Okay.
to work on
Um,
stuff. One of those days was a
alright.
trip to Nausea, so we're going to discount that one. So you've got 6
Okay.
days total. You already spent 1 day crafting, so you have 5 remaining.
Okay. Cool. I'll think about what scrolls. Probably another wall of force, some dispel magic. Yeah, I will. Ooh, dimension door. That's a good one. Yeah, I'll go through my spell list and I'll think about
What
are
level's
the
dimension
best-
door? 3rd level?
That's fourth. So
4th level. That's going to
Fourth.
fail.
Uh,
You would have gotten guidance because Bryn always gives guidance when crafting spell scrolls, so roll your d4, but you need a 4 on it. Nope. All right.
Unlucky.
So you're going to lose that. The half the value of the scroll is going to be lost from your gold in the attempt.
that's all good. I will try again the next day too.
Very well. Let's try it again the next day. Shooting for an 18, guys. See what you got.
Ooh, nope.
Nope, that one fails as well. That one you cannot get to with the guidance. 3rd day?
I was gonna. Yeah, third day. Why not?
All right.
This is just getting
Probably
worse.
like someone
Oh,
would
dear.
toss like a bardic inspiration.
So there are 5 other people in the room, and I have 5 instances of bardic inspiration. So
That per long
I
rest.
would assume that I get them back on a short rest, so I would probably just say that I'm keeping people inspired throughout the day. I don't know what the appropriate way to incorporate bardic inspiration here is, but I would
We allow it
I would
one time.
like to be helping it. I'd like to be
We'll allow it one
Offering
time
it.
after he's complained for 3 days that he keeps failing.
okay.
I feel like Hermanos wasn't complaining too much though. He was like, "No problem, we'll just try again." You like at the end of the day, we just keep seeing this pile of rubbish. We're like,
That's
"What is
exactly
happening?"
how it happened. So day
Eventually,
4.
someone's going to get curious. All right, Hermanos, let's see what you got on that last one. An 8.
We got an 8.
Yep. All right, so how big's the bardic inspiration and guidance?
All right, bardic and guidance. Come on, show me that plus 8. Come on, guys.
He got a 13.
With
Oh,
Okay. Last chance.
Yep, 5th try.
this is gonna be the most epic scroll when you succeed.
There it is.
Hey.
There it is. You're right. You get 1 scroll after spending way too much gold on this.
Entire week.
Why did no one tell me that room faces to the left and not to the right?
That was obvious.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be, yep. It's you're just gonna really appreciate casting that later.
Yep.
Hope I won't need to.
Cool. All right, so Bryn's doing his scrolls. Awesome. Cool. Thank you, Bryn. Scene.
Mhm.
All right, guys. So, as you guys wrap up your crafting after 7 days of downtime here, you've purchased some stuff, made some plans, and sent Oshin to Shatter Shaddai. He has been up to some hijinks, and will be coming back next week with something special having happened, right?
Indeedly so.
I task you guys with homework over the next 7 days. I would like to know what has happened to Oshin Ryman in Shatter Shaddai over the past 7 days.
Can we know what his mission was when he went there?
He went there to do some research and try to find how to do mind blank on his scroll, but he ended up going to the Grand Library and encountering what? And what misadventures did we experience?
He found the 15th tale book at the Grand Library. He
Understood.
tried to track down the author.
And met up with Lou. Understood.
No,
And,
Gemflower, the author of the book.
He opened the
Maybe
book
he got
and there was
sidetracked in an argument between Musatar and a Moose Chuck.
Oh, yes. Got in a fight with a moose chuck. Oh, goodness. Yep. All right. So he's going to show up back here in Vehad with a black eye and a chipped horn.
Oh no. His pretty looks.
Yep. His fur is going to be matted. It's going to have stickleburrs all in it. He's going to be dirty and filthy as he will have managed to escape the clutches of the evil moose chucks.
You know what I think, Eric? I think there's also a bunch of gum in his fur now.
I
and we're
think
gonna
so,
have
too.
I think we're probably going to have
Cut it
to
out.
shave it all off when he
I
gets
think we're
back.
going to put a ton of gum in there, and he gets the choice of either getting shaved or having peanut butter run through his hair.
Ooh, that's
Perfect.
genius.
An Oshin-size peanut butter tub.
I love it.
All right, so that's what's going to happen to Oshin next week. I encourage you guys to play this up to the nth degree.
I'll think about it.
All right, so couple things before we do end for tonight. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. Check out the Battle Royale. That's on July 27th. If you've never participated or have not participated recently, it is a really cool PvP event where you can win physical prizes. We have several people showing up again. Go check that out. It is a lot of fun. The signs for that are on the website over at gmeric.com. And I get to announce we are doing a new product as of today, which is the That's Dumb, We're Not Doing That t-shirt. That is now available at gmeric.com right on the front page. You can see Brahmi and all of her eclectic goodness saying, "That's dumb, we're not going to do that," as she talks back to the GM. So if you're interested in one of those shirts, they come in black, gray, and blue. So go check those out right on the website. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful night. Please stay safe, and we'll be back on Friday night for the Friday Night Lights as they start their search for Zoya's brother in Briar Glen and figuring out how they can possibly get their hands on a slide whistle.